865-539-1776 to book your appointment today, or just visit our website at knoxvillesmiles.com.
Hey, Vols fans, Cody Brown here. I grew up right here in Tennessee and know what it means when someone says, I've got your back. That's why you can trust Farm Bureau Insurance of Tennessee. Whether it's your home, your vehicle, your family's future, or the business you built from the ground up, we will show up for all of your insurance needs. We are Tennesseans who understand what matters, which is doing right by you. Insurance is not all about just paperwork and policies, but it's about the people we insure every day. So if you want insurance that hits home, give me a call at 865-992-3871. Go Vols.
WKGN 1340. Go Vols!
You're tuned in to East Tennessee's premier sports radio call-in show. This is The Drive.
And hello, good afternoon, and welcome to another stellar edition of The Drive here on Fan Run Radio. Russell Smith punching the time clock on a Football Friday edition of the show. We are live today at Barley's Tap Room and Pizzeria, courtesy of our friends at Garage Beer. How does it sound, Double A? Are we good? We good? Okay. If I annoy anybody, let me know. It's pretty loud in here this afternoon. As we get down to it, Bob Baskerville Bear with me here. Walker Smith back in the Fan Run studios as we get ready for Florida weekend. Bob still feeling good. Bear, I mean, I can't imagine what kind of tranquilizers you had to take this morning to get out of the fetal position and down here so you could be live on scene. But I'm glad you did whatever you had to do.
Yeah, I'm just not. It's just worst scenario imaginable.
How's that?
Florida and Gainesville. They're
yeah,
3-7. We're
here at
Bar.
Just let's focus on accentuate the positives.
I have had a good time since I've walked in the door here at Barley's. My mood lifted.
It stopped raining.
Yep.
We're at Barley's. We've got cold garage beer on tap.
Mm-hmm.
Things are looking up.
Near life-size cutout of Jason Kelsey. We're going to give away.
Yeah, I was getting confused. It's Jason Kelsey, not Travis. So,
yeah. Jason's kind of the face of it.
Yeah.
I'd say Jason's become kind of a bigger figure. I mean, Travis is
still Travis.
Like he's Mr. Taylor Swift, though.
That's higher Q rating, but like I didn't know anything about Jason Kelsey until I want to say like his last year or two playing.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, Travis has a brother who plays for the Eagles. That's neat. And then you find out, oh, he's one of the best centers in football. That's neat. He's retiring. Then he was just gone.
But he's in so many commercials now.
Yeah.
And then he's on Monday Night Football's pregame show. I mean, he's
they're talented dudes.
He's out there.
They're funny.
Well, come on down here this afternoon. Shout out to the caller formerly known as Buster, who wins the prize for being first out here. We got to hook that man up with a Keg of Glory shirt. We got a couple of those in the smaller and bigger sizes. We've got some regular Fan Run shirts to give away as well. We've got some garage beer koozies for anybody who comes out to see us this afternoon. And we're giving away another garage beer tailgate prize pack. We've got the Jason Kelsey stand-up. Bear wants the stand-up more than he wants the chair.
He's been talking to it.
Yeah. Well, I just think it would look good in the Fan Run studios.
It's like laying wrap on it. You know, just saying, hey, man, what's up? It would look good in the studios.
Look a lot better than Bear and Walker over there in the booth, I tell you that.
Take it easy. I mean,
shots fired.
You live in a solid glass house on that count, buddy. You start throwing bricks at you in the A block.
Is it bad that as soon as the show started, the three girls just got up and left?
Yeah.
Story of my life. Come on down here. We got plenty of room. $4 garage beers, both regular and lime, on tap this afternoon. So we're going to have a good time. Get yourself some pizza, something good to eat, and we'd love to see you this afternoon. We're on Jackson Avenue in the Old City. You park right next door. We'll validate your parking when you come in. Hashtag no excuses. The rain has stopped. Let's get this weekend kicked off fan run style here at Barley's in the Old City, presented by Garage Beer. All right, well, we got a lot to get into here this afternoon. The Lane Kiffin drama is heating up, and could there be another high-profile opening in the SEC?
I hadn't heard about that.
You haven't?
No. I've been kind of unplugged today.
You knew you were going to do a 3-hour sports show. I would suggest you familiarize yourself with the firestorm that is brewing right now on the website formerly known as twitter.com. Walker, let's get to Rogers' keys to victory, Florida edition. What could possibly go wrong? Here we go.
It's time for Rogers' Keys to Victory, an exclusive feature on The Drive.
All right, here we go. We've been talking about it really since Saturday night on Voluntary Reaction after New Mexico State. I think by far the most important statistic in this game is going to be turnover margin. We have got to win the turnover battle. You don't do that, I don't think we can even break even. You're on the road in a hostile environment. I think you've got to win the turnover margin.
Maxim number 1, right?
Well, we're going to get to that, but yes, I think you have to. I think you have to come out on top there. Joey's got to, whatever's been going on with him the past couple of games, got to reel that thing in.
Yeah, he's got to get his. He can't sail those balls over the middle. And I mean, it's direct result. I mean, that's why we lost the Oklahoma game. Make no mistake.
Number 2, another one we've been talking about this week. Beat the Beaver. Sounded dirty. Give it to Deshaun Bishop as much as possible. I want at least 20 catches for Deshaun. And I think it becomes even easier for this week because you've got, it sounds like Peyton Lewis might be on the bench. I say just go ahead and let him rest. Use Star Thomas as your change of pace. Feed it to the Carnes High School Beaver, Deshaun Bishop. I want to see him 20-plus touches, a couple of catches, but a lot of runs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
let him get lathered up and beat on those guys for a minute.
Bob, I don't want us to be sitting there watching, texting each other, at a critical drive and a critical point in the game. Why is Deshaun Bishop not in there?
Yeah, I agree. And frankly, I do like the notion, with all due respect to Peyton Lewis, but what Russ said about kind of addition by subtraction, I think use Star and Deshaun, man. Just work those guys.
Lather.
Yep.
Number 3, no kicking game disasters. Now, this is a little bit different than number 1, where I think we got to win the turnover battle. I don't think we necessarily have to win the kicking game, whatever that means. Just
don't miss it.
I'm talking about, I'm thinking returns.
Yeah.
You're like, don't give them any cheap, easy points.
You're still thinking of what Graham Hall said about Vernell Brown, right?
Yes, that is.
Well, he's fast.
Yep.
That's been in my mind all week. I mean, if Florida's going to win, they're going to have to score on defense or special teams.
Yeah.
So and for God's sake, man, if we have a kick inside of 50 yards, come on, Mad Max.
Time to,
Time to redeem yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's got another year or 2, I think. So, but if you got to keep making them to hold on to that job. And finally, number 4, this kind of folds in what we've been talking about, and Bob mentioned it. Honor the first maxim. General Robert Reese Nealon said, the team that makes the fewest mistakes will win. And that's been our downfall this year and it's not necessarily the big mistakes. It's just turnovers, the kicking game, missed
penalties,
assignments, dropped passes, missed tackles, penalties.
Not getting lined up correctly.
Yeah, just all these little things that happen. We've just got to tighten it up, man. And it will be the defining thing. Like, we have had 5 years of pretty fun football under Josh Heupel. It's been enjoyable. If he's going to make it another 5 years, he's got to find a way to clean up his operation.
Yep.
it's got to get cleaner, and he's got to find a way to honor the first maxim. There it is. The 4 keys to victory: win the turnover battle, feed the beaver, no kicking game disasters, and honor the first maxim. Now, this is where I give my score prediction. I mean, I'm going to tell you what you want me to tell you what I want to happen or what I think is going to happen. I tell you what I think is going to happen. I'm giving you the truth, man. We're not here to sunshine pump or prop things up or, give you the company line or anything. It's been 10 games in a row down there. It's been 22 years since we've won in the Swamp. 10 games. And I'll believe it when I see it. I've got Florida 28, Tennessee 27.
It's closer than what I have in mind.
God.
Oh God.
I'm bringing the positivity down to Florida myself. I'm heading down that way tomorrow. Not going to the game, but
Russell, I'll be probably self-medicating and coping in other ways.
Remember us fondly. That is Rogers' Keys to Victory. Don't forget, you can give us your score prediction. It's the Crown Cleaners Crown Pick of the Week. As always, the closest score prediction on our Facebook thread wins gift cards from Crown Cleaners and the Pizza Kitchen here in town. You're also going to pick up some Fan Run Radio swag. So go to our Facebook page and put your score prediction in the prediction thread. It's facebook.com/The Drive with Russell Smith. Be sure to like the page while you're at it and give us your score prediction so you can get in there. Voluntary reaction. As soon as the game is over tomorrow, we will be live on the Fan Run app and YouTube taking your phone calls. I hope I'm wrong. There's a first time for everything, or a millionth time for everything if you've listened for a minute. But I hope I'm wrong, Bob. I hope that we tap the keg of glory and go into the wee hours of Sunday morning. I'm just going to have to see it to believe it. Who said that we won't get fooled again? I'm not getting fooled again. I made that promise to myself a long time ago.
you're going to see it. I'm telling you. I believe it. I believe it.
You sound like you're talking yourself into it. That was not exactly a brimming with confidence and authoritative pick right there.
No, I believe it.
I believe it. I believe it. I believe it. It's like a mantra he's saying to himself.
Yeah. Serenity now.
Yes. Well, come on out and see us this afternoon, folks. We are at Barley's in the Old City, presented by Garage Beer, giving away another Garage Beer prize pack. Buster, be sure to come over and get signed up for that. You have, as it stands right now, a 100% chance of winning. But that is probably going to go down as we move through the broadcast here this afternoon. We got to take a quick time out. When we continue, we'll get some phone calls going here. If you want to jump in, go ahead and light it up. 865-966-3435. Your phone number to get on board. You can call or text the show. 865-966-3435. Your phone number to get up with us. When we continue, we'll get your keys to Tennessee turning things around in the Swamp against Florida. And plus, what is Lane Kiffin going to do? And what other SEC coach at a big-time program
I think I figured it out.
On the move? Bear doing his show prep live. It's OJT this afternoon as we continue. More Fan Run Radio coming up.
The Drive. The flagship station for Tennessee fans. This is Fan Run Radio.
This football season, crack open a cold beer that doesn't fumble the flavor. Garage Beer is 100% beer-flavored beer. No gimmicks, just cold beer. Co-owned by the Kelsey brothers and brewed right here in the Volunteer State, Garage Beer is perfect for fall fire pits and Tennessee tailgates. So pick up a 12-pack today of the official beer of Football Fridays on Fan Run Radio. Garage Beer, 100% beer-flavored beer.
Barley's has live music on weekends, general team trivia on Wednesday nights at 8 p.m., and now live sports trivia courtesy of the Knoxville Trivia Guys every Thursday night upstairs. The game starts at 7 p.m. and is free to play for everyone, so head on down to the Old City and show off your sports knowledge and win gift cards to Barley's. Use those gift cards to buy some delicious food and drinks, and you can take it all in with their wide selection of TVs and indoor projectors. Barley's Tap Room and Pizzeria.
Citizens National Bank.
Don't let the chaos of the holiday season slow you down. Adding your CNB bank cards to your digital wallet makes checking out fast and easy. Forget digging through your wallet or entering payment information. Just tap, pay, and you're on your way. Add your bank cards to your digital wallet for a smoother shopping experience.
Citizens National Bank. Banking never felt so good.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Bankruptcy, divorce, personal injury. These are just some of the curveballs life can throw at you. Fortunately, East Tennessee has someone to help you work through these problems and recover. The law offices of Jerry R. Givens. If you're in need of legal advice, call today to set up a free, no-obligation consultation. 865-801-9250. As always, the phone call is free, the advice is free, so what do you have to lose? Call 865-801-9250 or go online to jrglawtn.com. That's jrglawtn.com. The law offices of Jerry R. Givens. Legal expertise you can rely on.
The following radio theater is brought to you by Men's Pro Knoxville.
Hey, Dad, you want to play football?
No, buddy.
All right.
Pops, want to work out? Maybe later.
Hey, kids are in bed. What you up to?
Tomorrow?
You've got one life, and it's too short for not nows, maybe laters, and tomorrows. If you have ED and performance issues, your family, friends, and even your career has already been affected. Book your discreet evaluation at Men's Pro Knoxville and turn your tomorrows into
today.
Yes! Touchdown!
Come on, one more, Dad.
Today!
Push, Dad. One more. Come on, push.
Hey, kids are in bed. What you up to?
Tonight.
Call 865-544-8220 or book now in under 30 seconds at menspronknoxville.com. Men's Pro Knoxville, for every man in every season of life.
Put the game on, baby. Let's go, balls. When they open up that tee, I feel like running through a wall. Put the game on, baby. Been having weird calls for another helmet smacking, tackling, check.
All right, it's Fan Run Radio, The Drive, coming to you live this afternoon from Barley's Pizzeria and Tap Room, presented by our friends at Garage Beer. Thanks to Double A. Bob, cheers. Bob's got the lime. I'm going with the regular. Here. Getting a message. That's what I'm talking about.
That is good.
That's what I'm talking about. All right, so here is the deal with Lane Kiffin. He was having a meeting, according to Rebels 247, with Keith Carter, the AD at Ole Miss. They had a meeting scheduled for noon. They practiced this morning. Apparently, it's just chaos down there. Nobody knows what's going on. People are tempers are reaching boiling points. Like it's
Dadgummit. I miss that stuff sometimes, man. Being at the ground zero, something like that.
Oh, this is the best though. I mean, because it doesn't affect us. I mean, you can participate online. I mean, the Ole Miss board, I've been toggling between like the Ole Miss 247 board and the Florida 247 board, just back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
It's fantastic right now. Neil McCready and those guys are doing a great job covering it for Ole Miss. And then Florida's Graham Hall, who we had on the show this week, is reporting that members of Kiffin's representation met with Florida officials, including Scott Strickland, the AD there, yesterday. So it's weird, like to hear the Ole Miss people tell it like Florida is out. Florida, like he's not going to Florida. He might go to LSU. It's 50-50. He might stay. The Florida people say, "Oh no, like, he's not out." Why would they meet with us yesterday? So I don't know what to believe, Bob.
Nor do I. Just when I've gone back and forth.
Just when you think you know the answers, they change the question.
Well, just when I think it's like I'm convinced he's going to stay at Ole Miss. I'm back to I was originally saying he was leaving. Then I was like, I think he's staying. Now I'm kind of back to
Who
he wouldn't
knows?
drag this on this long if he was like, hell yeah, I'm staying at Ole Miss. There's just no way.
Well, I mean, maybe there's also the Ole Miss side is reporting that there's been a lot of dialogue back and forth in terms of him asking for things from Ole Miss, and that they've reportedly been checking all the boxes in terms of what he wants and everything. So maybe today's meeting with the AD was an attempt to sort of finalize that. They've had the off week, right? So I mean, it's not like now that ramps up for them next week. I mean, on paper, they're just playing Mississippi State. That's the Egg Bowl.
Yeah, and there's a lot. You lose that. There's a lot on the line. Huge difference between 11-1 and 10-2 right now, as far as seeding and all that stuff. So,
well, and there's definitely a build on that whole concept we talked about yesterday about the selection committee could also penalize Ole Miss if Lane's not coaching them.
Yeah,
with seeding, they probably wouldn't keep them out of the field, but they would lower their seed somehow.
That was the other thing. The Ole Miss board, they are saying, "Look, this is Lane politicking to keep the job. He's leaking that." Chris Lowe wrote that. Mm-hmm. We know Chris and Lane.
Yep,
talk a little bit.
They do.
Is that Lane saying, "Hey, put this," not using Chris, but putting out his side of the story, which is, hey, don't force me out here. It could hurt you. It could hurt us.
Right.
So we're playing a little 3D underwater chess here.
Yes.
I mean, when's there going to be a decision? What do you think is going to be when the?
I don't necessarily buy this ultimatum talk. I think this could drag on. I think if Lane wants, if he wants to leave for either job, but he still wants to coach his team, then he can just drag this. Sorry, guys, I haven't made a decision.
No, he's totally capable of that.
And if they fire him, they push him out, then he saves a little bit of face. That's another Ole Miss conspiracy theory, is that Kiffin is dragging this out because he wants them to fire him so that he looks like the victim in this, which
they aren't going to fire him.
But, I mean, that could be his play here.
Maybe.
You're talking about a guy who with sociopathic tendencies.
Yeah,
he is.
But we're all agreed, like, he's going to be, after when he makes his decisions, when, to quote Phil Fulmer, all hell breaks loose, right?
Yes.
Could you imagine if Ole Miss did fire him? Because think about it, the Raiders fired him, USC fired him, Nick Saban fired him.
Mm-hmm.
This guy is such a coveted coaching prospect.
He gets fired everywhere but here, and he burnt this place down to the ground on the way out.
So that's the latest on Kiffin Mania as we head into the weekend. 865-966-3435, your phone number. If you want to get on the show this afternoon. And then real quickly, before we get Nathan in here, the other thing that is out there is being talked a lot about the last 24 hours or so. A report from Penn State. This is it's been aggregated now by Touchdown Alabama. This is from John Sauber, Penn State reporter for the Center Daily Times. Says Kalen DeBoer has become a top target for Penn State in their new search for a head coach.
Dun, dun, dun.
Is Kalen DeBoer a realistic candidate, or is this Jimmy Sexton?
Yeah.
Peter Burns said had a great line. He said this offseason could be Jimmy Sexton's masterpiece, his Mona Lisa.
Man,
I don't know if I'm buying the he's going to Penn State talk. I don't know that he would want to leave, but that's a different job down there at Alabama. And I think you don't know it until you get in there, and he's been up there at Washington and Fresno for before that, and just the level of scrutiny. I'm sure he felt that after that Florida State loss. Whoa, wait, what now? Like, I'm one game into my second year, and y'all want to blow me out of here?
Yep.
Then give a man cause to take stock of all his options.
Absolutely.
How hilarious would that be if he left voluntarily and Alabama gets thrown? And would Lane Kiffin be a candidate for the Alabama job if that were to come open?
Yeah, he ain't going anywhere anytime soon.
It doesn't really, if he wants to leave, it doesn't behoove him to announce now.
No, just coach Ole Miss in the playoffs and then figure out, because that definitely would change everything. Given Alabama, Florida, and LSU, he'd take Alabama.
But he's not, he's in the playoff. So he's preoccupied right now. How long is Penn State going to wait for him? When would he leave? You think about Kiffin not coaching his team in the playoff. Like, I can't imagine DeBoer not coaching Alabama in the playoff.
No, that'd be completely insane. I'll tell you what it does mean. How usually as it gets close to Christmas, everything gets just kind of, excuse me, a little bit dull news-wise. This has the makings of an explosive holiday season
It's
for us.
the gift that keeps on giving the whole year round.
Sure is, Eddie.
Let's get Nathan in here. Nathan, you're on the Drive, Fan Run Radio. Go ahead.
Russ,
Nathan, you there?
Yeah, you got me?
Yeah, we got you. Go ahead.
Russ, I'm with you. I'm gonna have to believe it to see it to believe it if we beat Florida in the swamp. I've been burnt too many times getting my hopes up for that game and come out on the losing end. It's not about X's and O's. It's a curse. We got to reverse the curse somehow.
So you think there's some sort of mystical block to Tennessee winning in Gainesville right now?
It doesn't matter what kind of team we got or they got. They always seem to. We made Anthony Richardson a millionaire because we made him look good. We just have a problem with Florida, just like Kentucky can't beat us. Just like it's a guarantee that Lane's going to jump ship on somebody. It's 3 guarantees in football.
Well,
Florida beats Tennessee, we beat Kentucky, and Lane does his thing.
Bob, you know me. I'm a reasonable man. I don't want to believe in hexes and curses and voodoo and all this other stuff, but when you see it happen 10 times in a row, what else are you expected to believe?
By all measures, we should go down there and beat them by 2 touchdowns, but I
Absolutely.
still regret the game.
Oh, man. Yeah, it's kind of beyond a pattern, right? You just start talking about it in the framework of a decade. That does feel like a curse. I just think back to the last 2 that we won, where it was just so hard to win, even winning. That's the whole thing. That's why the one thing I keep saying is I think Tennessee is going to win this game, but I am certainly not going to be foolhardy enough to say that we're going to win. It's just going to be glorious and we're going to be happy and all of that.
It's such a great point. Even the wins have been like, you have to overcome horrible officiating, weather, coaching blunders, turnovers. Like, it's never easy. It's always just, oh my God, I can't believe we held on.
That's it. Yeah.
That's what it's going to.
Swamp and go ahead.
No, I was just saying that's what it's going to have to be tomorrow. I
was holding on for dear life.
I would love to go in there and just run them out of their building, but
we could
Yeah.
do what Kentucky did, score 21 straight unanswered. Then you got Lagway throwing. They probably have to go. You get you get 3 scores on them. Lagway throwing 7 times out of 10, out of every 10 plays. I'll start coughing that ball up. No, I'm not going to talk myself into it, Russ.
Nathan, so you're a naysayer. You say no chance. The fix is in.
We should win, but I don't believe it till I see it. I believe we're a better team, but I just can't buy into it till the clock ticks 0 and we got the W.
All right, man. I hope you're wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I hope Bear's wrong. I would readily admit Bob's probably the smartest of all of us, and he's the one who thinks we're going to win. So maybe that says something, but
no.
Reverse the curse. Talk to you later.
Yeah, let's do it.
I don't know that Bob's been as traumatized.
Oh, I have it. I haven't. I agree with you. You guys have.
His intelligence is also overrated. There's an inner dullard in there.
Is this beer I'm drinking?
He does a good job of covering it up for the most part.
I mean, there's a reason he joined up with us.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Double A said he doesn't like the mood of the show this week.
Why?
Is it too down? It's still too down? We need to lift it up?
I mean, we had Geraldo
Half full.
firing everybody up, and Russ flushed him.
My glass is half full. Is Geraldo going to call it? Is the Drive's Poet Laureate going to make another appearance?
I don't know. I can put out an APB for him. See what's going on with him.
He
Sandberg, Thoreau, Geraldo.
Why didn't? And he wasn't going to. He wasn't going to peruse the message boards this week either.
He's not doing one of his deep state psyops.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he only does that for home games when he's trying to rile up the crowd. He doesn't have that as a theme this week, obviously, because it's a road game.
He's completely nuts, man. I mean, just nuts.
I wonder, I think I heard John and Cody talk about it this morning. I think John said he only knew one person that was going from here down to the game.
Why? I mean, even apart from everything, I mean, it's not like it's a pleasant place to go. I mean, everybody's got stories, personal stories, whether it be, somebody or a family member, or some people have had stuff happen to them down there.
It's almost universal, right? Nobody's really had a good experience down there.
No, I mean, people have had urine thrown on them down there.
Like when all those folks went to Oklahoma last season, the feedback coming back was like, man, that was fun. They were great, really hospitable, and it's okay, talk a little trash, but don't do stuff like dumping urine on people. And
it's like English Premier League
Keep
stuff.
your bodily fluids to yourself.
Don't
please.
throw oranges at us.
Yeah.
Texter says if Heupel loses to this half roster, he should be fired. Period.
Well, number one, it's not a half roster.
Yeah,
that's
that injury
the
list
big
was
thing.
pretty long.
It's pretty long. Yeah, it is long. They got a lot of guys out. Just adds to the legend of it all, right?
Now you're talking, Bob. One of us.
I'm going to keep
One of us.
I'm going to keep that. No, I don't want to jinx it now. I'm going to keep you guys on the negative side at this point. I'm staying on the positive.
There's no keeping us there to do. I'm not leaving. Down in my cave of misery, and I'm not coming out.
You merely adopted the darkness. I was born in it. 865-966-3435, your phone number to get on the program this afternoon, 865-966-3435. If you want to join the festivities. Tennessee basketball last night handled Tennessee State. Bob did not go.
No. I watched it.
Did you?
Yeah.
I tuned in for a minute at the second half and was like, yeah, I'm good.
I mean, it was it was ugly quick. I mean, it was 24-4 before you knew it.
Yeah. I think it got up to 29-4.
Yeah.
Make any progress in the shooting guard conundrum?
Well, it probably confused things more because Amari Abram was in heat check mode. He hit his first three-point attempts.
Then who was it? Somebody was horrendous.
So Abram came to Berg.
He was okay. He
didn't do a whole lot.
He hit 1-3, I believe.
So that's the thing. It's like we're waiting on one of those guys to emerge, basically, and then Boswell.
Yeah,
he's got a hammy, according to Barnes. Did you hear that, Bob?
I did not.
Yeah, Barnes said that give a timetable on a show. Sounds like hopefully just a couple of weeks for Estrella, and said that Boswell had been dealing with a hamstring hammy.
Another, I thought, pretty nice showing from Jalen Carey.
Okay.
Got in foul trouble, though. He had some stupid fouls. I think that was the biggest disappointment there. But really productive. For a guy his size, he had 4 assists. I mean, he's got a handle. He brought the ball up a couple times, and, I mean, he looks comfortable doing it.
Oh, who was it? Barnes went nuts on who had that really bad turnover? Was it Masamba? In the second half, Barnes, it was vintage Barnes.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
Right eye was twitching. He was screaming at somebody over there.
Amen.
My heart.
Amen hit a 3. Looked good. That was the only one he hit. Jacoby was not shooting well, but he still played pretty well. Those two combined for, I think, 7 steals. So that's nice.
Akpara was 100% from 3-point.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad that, like I said, I understand that these games needed to be played with so many new faces that you wanted to have a ramp up to this season. But I'm glad those games are over. Now we go to Vegas. We play Rutgers at 1 p.m. on Monday, feeding right into the show. So that's going to be fun. And then Tuesday we play. I'd like to thank Rick Burns and the organizers at this tournament in Vegas for scheduling these games around our show.
Yeah.
As we basically have the game as a lead-in Monday, and then we'll be leading into the game that tips off against Houston on Tuesday. And special announcement, we'll be right back here at Barley's on Tuesday for a special fan-run listener watch party. If you want to come watch the game, we're going to be here. John Reed's going to bring the morning crew down here, and we're going to hang out and watch Tennessee and Houston, who is already, I was checking KenPom this morning, Kelvin Sampson, would you expect anything less? Already the number 1 team in adjusted defensive efficiency in the country.
Yeah, they're good.
They're who they are.
Yes.
That is much like us, a program with a very specific DNA.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I don't know if they have the shooters that they had last year, but they will play. They will guard you. And I think we're 4th in defensive efficiency, so we're kind of settling into our thing as well.
Yeah, they're working through a little bit. I mean, they're still very, very good, but I mean, they've got 2 true freshmen in the starting lineup, but they're both very good. So, I don't know. That's one that that's got me worried. You guys are worried about Florida. I'm worried about that Houston basketball game. I'm just worried we might go in there and get punched in the mouth pretty hard.
I'm worried about that, but it's not the end of the world, in a football. Like losing to Florida is going to be a catastrophe.
Yeah,
like you would admit that, right?
Yeah, of course.
That would be a complete and total disaster. Losing to Houston, even if they really clobber us Tuesday, you can even spin that into a good thing. It's like, hey man, we got exposed and we know what we have to work on now. We know how far we have to go.
Yeah, just you wait though. Because
people will freak out.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
We'll make it into more than it is, but
one thing I saw too was Darren Peterson, not to be confused with Drew Peterson. He's out for like 3 or 4 games, so he's not playing in Vegas. So somehow we play Kansas in that 3rd game, they'd be without that guy.
Yeah.
Who else could we possibly run into?
Oh, there's a bunch of teams, man. St. John's, Iowa State, Gonzaga, Michigan. I don't think Auburn and Alabama are playing in that tournament, but I really believe they'll shy away from pairing us up against conference teams.
Is this not bracketed?
No, they do. It's like the first round is bracketed, but after that, it's like pool play. It's about point differential. It makes my head hurt thinking about all the.
We got a Shackelford scoring system going on here.
Something. I'm not sure what it is, but
you can't explain. You don't understand it.
No,
so we've got no chance.
No, I wouldn't say that, but
of understanding it.
Oh, I see. I thought you meant Tennessee has no chance.
No,
Barry, you have no chance.
Yeah,
I don't think you
do.
All right, quick timeout. When we continue, more of your phone calls, 865-966-3435. We are live at Barley's in the Old City, kicking off Florida weekend, courtesy of our friends at Garage Beer. Come on out and enjoy a $4 pint of Garage Beer. You got some onion rings over there, Buster? We got the fried platter. Oh, good right there.
You never had their onion rings?
I have not.
They're stout.
All right, man. Derek duly noted. I will be making an order at 6 p.m. as soon as we're done here. Quick timeout. The drive continues. More Fan Run Radio coming up.
The Drive. 105.7 FM, 1340 AM. Online at fanrunradio.com and streaming on the free Fan Run Radio app. This is Fan Run Radio, Knoxville.
What kind of day is it? It's a White Claw day. Light and refreshing tasting, uniquely cold way filtered. There's an iconic flavor for everyone. Come on, grab a pack. White Claw. Grab life by the claw. Please drink responsibly. Hard seltzer with flavor. White Claw Seltzer Works, Chicago, Illinois.
Yeehaw! I've been hooting and hollering ever since I started betting with the VIP Play app. VIP Play has more than 200 leagues. Every bet type you can imagine. Live betting and live hosts, all with 24/7 support from real live people when you need them. Start betting better with the VIP Play app today. Don't be a better, be a better with VIP Play today.
Download VIP Play today or head to VIPPlayApp.com. Make sure you use the promo code FANRUN to take advantage of their welcome bonus and so they know that we sent you. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-8899-789. Must be 21 or older and located in Tennessee to bet.
This is Bo Kregner with the Kregner Group at Realty Executives. As we gather around the table this Thanksgiving, Robin and I just want to say how grateful we are for the families who trust us to help them buy or sell their home. If a move is in your game plan before the year ends, our team would be honored to serve you. Call 865-742-1035 or visit bonoshouses.com. Happy Thanksgiving from the Kregner Group. Walking by faith, serving others.
Vol fans, reimagine your home at Broadway Carpets and Flooring for any remodeling or building needs. With a variety of carpets, rugs, hardwood, vinyl, and stone, Broadway has all the flooring and installation options you're looking for, including pet-resistant products like Pet Perfect Carpet from Shaw Floors. Visit their showroom in downtown Knoxville or the location in West Knoxville located on Kingston Pike near Pellissippi Parkway today.
Your smile says it all, so make sure it's saying the right thing. At Knoxville Smiles, we believe healthy teeth mean happy lives. Now through the end of the year, we're offering half-price whitening with a cleaning. That's right, half-price whitening with a routine teeth cleaning at Knoxville Smiles. Call today to set up your appointment, 865-539-1776. That's 865-539-1776. Or book online at knoxvillesmiles.com. Don't wait another day to love your smile. Smile brighter with Knoxville Smiles.
Inward Half is committed to the game and the memorable moments that happen in between. From the tee box to the tailgate, from the green to the big game. For the first birdie with Dad, the first big win with Mom. Friday night lights, Saturday superstitions, Sunday traditions. Fall into the comfort and unparalleled performance of Inward Half. This fall, enjoy the walk-in.
What if I told you you could pay off your home in an average of 7 years without making more money or spending a dime less, simply by changing how your mortgage is structured? Sounds impossible? Let me show you how it works. I'm Chris Burleson with University Lending Group, helping families across the U.S. save thousands in interest and own their home years sooner. Don't believe me? Give me a call at 865-388-7634 or visit smartloantn.com to learn more. NMLS number 332941.
Fan Run Radio. The drive continues live this afternoon. Barley's Tap Room and Pizzeria. Come on out and see us here this afternoon in the Old City, Jackson Avenue. Presented by our friends at Garage Beer. Pick up some free garage swag. Y'all be sure to get one of these koozies. These koozies are they're different. Like, I don't know, it's like a polyurethane gourmet blend or something. Have you felt that, Bob? I mean, that's not your daddy's. That's not your father's.
It's not that.
Koozie, right?
It's not that fabric-y feeling.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
I kind of like it.
It probably insulates better.
That's
your garage beer cold.
That's a quality item.
I'll enter
right
Bear's confession booth and say I might have snagged one of those on a previous show.
Yeah, I've got one. It's in rotation at Stately Smith Manor.
Yeah, they're good.
Y'all be sure to register to win the Garage Beer prize pack here. Be sure to put your name and phone number in the picture so you can be registered or a chance to win that as you come in this afternoon and get yourself a fabulous gift and or prize courtesy of Garage Beer. 865-966-3435, your phone number to get on the show here this afternoon. 966-3435. Texter says, I've been to 10 different SEC stadiums and would go back to all but the Swamp. Was there for the 2015 game. In summary, it's a dump, and their fans are idiots.
They're kind of trashy down there. They sure are. I mean, that's the worst. Stories are usually, stuff at Florida games.
Yeah.
There have been some more insane stuff happen at Alabama games back in the day. Like, scary stuff.
I haven't heard many jorts references.
No,
they still wear them down there.
What's the temperature supposed to be like down
70.
there tomorrow?
It's going to be warm. I mean,
So that's
nice.
different. I mean, usually we go down there and it's so humid.
Well, no, I mean, it's going to be like I checked it earlier in the week.
Is that an advantage?
I mean, it's not. I think it's going to be nice. Really.
Like a spring evening kind of feeling.
Do you guys buy into? There's an increasing notion and chatter online that Tennessee, as part of his year-end review of his program, and how does Josh Heupel take this thing to the next level, that one of the things he should look at is strength and conditioning.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, Kurt Schmidt has been his guy. He came with Heupel from Central Florida. He's been here 5 years. Nobody was complaining about Kurt Schmidt last year or in 2022 when we won 10 games. He's completely out of the limelight. Like, people request interviews with him all the time, and he does not do interviews. There's a lot of strength coaches who are like mini celebrities in this league. They're always screaming, waving a towel or something on the sideline.
It's not
nobody. Yeah, nobody would recognize Kurt Schmidt if he were to walk in here right now. Like, we don't know who he is.
I don't think we've had a lot of problems with strength and conditioning, like the kind of problems that come from not having a really good strength and conditioning coach.
Well, we haven't seen a lot of cramping. We've seen a lot of hamstring injuries, it feels like, from our wide receivers, specifically in the preseason.
Yeah. And that's where I'm pointing. It's not so much about like getting pushed around or any of this stuff. It's more like it feels like the injuries just are escalating quickly. And that does typically start to make you, gives you pause to ask questions about what the regimen is.
I could see like the hamstring, some of the pulls and stuff, but like when it comes out, like the interior defensive linemen, I mean, they live in a very violent world where they're, getting the heck beat out of them play after play.
It's something I would look at. The fact that so many people are talking about it online, and the 247 board, the VolQuest board, leads me to believe that that's something that there's a lot of smoke there. So just something to keep in mind as we go into the offseason here. How about the all-time Butch Jones crash out?
Dude,
last night?
He reached another level of insanity. It's right at the end. Me and Double A were watching it, and like right at the end of his fit, he does this he's
grinding his teeth.
No, it's like he had a clean break from reality. He does this weird facial thing.
Oh, he was so mad, and
Look, I got frame grabs of it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we are some sick puppies, aren't we?
I went back.
That's the one, man. Look at this, man.
I'm telling you, man, the video.
And what he had a epic botch time management. Like he had he let 10 seconds run off the clock instead of using a timeout, and he never used the timeout.
Yeah.
Goal line stand by Louisiana. The Raging Cajuns won it in front of dozens and dozens in Jonesboro last night. And Butch Jones, speaking of Jonesboro, wanted to turn it in Jonestown because he was looking to pass out the Kool-Aid.
Yeah, so that was a game that
that was a good line.
That could have made him. No, I liked it. It was kind of around the anniversary of it too, of the massacre. But that was their chance to become bowl eligible. They still can. They got one more game left. But
it's a 1-game season. He said it in his press. God, I swear to God, he did. Said it's going to take everything they have to beat App State.
The eye discipline will need to be on point. The gap integrity. He's going to break them all out this week.
Let's get a call from Frank in Panama City Beach. Frank in the PCB. Go ahead.
Yes, formerly of Utah, and I'm welcoming myself to my new home at the beautiful Gulf of America. Wish I was in Knoxville hanging out, having some adult beverages with you guys and break down this Florida game. You know that I do have optimistic takes, as you know. That does not always sell well. But I'm not giddy that we're going to go in and just win. But here's a couple of reasons I think that we don't need to be too super worried. There is hope. First off, Vegas has us favored. And I know Vegas isn't battered ball syndrome survivors like we are, but they do know that there are some people that were not even alive that the last time that we took care of business at the Swamp. So hope that's a little fresh perspective. Secondly, I feel like they're decimated, and I also feel like this is the most awful dumpster fire of a Florida team since it before Steve Spurrier. And also, I feel like they're just decimated, and please don't hit the breaking news because I do not know this for a fact, but I think I saw somewhere where DJ Lagway is not even going to play. Forgive me if that's not true.
That would be news to me.
So, yeah, well, no, I mean, I did not have time to do a deep dive on that. So please do not consider that.
No,
but even if he's not, even if he's playing, I feel like it's fine. I don't think Coach Hype is cowering somewhere right now, dreading this game. I think he has a way to win it. We just have to get in and do it. It would also be a total balls thing to have this game in hand and at the end just do something weird like what happened versus Georgia.
Yeah. I don't know. I think that this is going to be I don't want to say a referendum game for Josh Heupel on his tenure, because we're not going to run him out of town if he doesn't get it done Saturday night. But it's kind of like Tony B said on the show the other day, fellas, like it'll be another red flag. It'll be another red flag.
Yep.
There have been a few, but he's hardly the first coach to come in here in the Swamp. But this is a little bit different. I saw a stat today. This will blow your mind, fellas.
What is it?
Tennessee hasn't lost to a team 4 or more games under 500 since 1981. Wow. 44 years.
You don't want to break that one.
No, it's a 49-game streak. It's the longest in the AP poll era since 1936.
Wow. What sicko figured that out?
Brett Edgerton from ESPN, who's a solid VFL.
Yeah. Wow.
Well, not surprising. That is a pretty awesome stat.
Yeah.
Well, we got to keep it going. Hey, Frank, appreciate the phone call. We got to run. Coming up in hour number 2, we've got the top 4 at 4 and some breaking news this afternoon. We talk about this quarterback situation. People want to say one more year for Joey Aguilar. We might have a little nugget in that regard. You're going to want to stay tuned for this. The top 4 at 4 coming up next. It's Fan Run Radio, presented today by Garage Beer, 100% beer-flavored beer.
The Drive. The voluntary reaction.
This football season, tune into Big Orange Country's post-game radio free-for-all, The Voluntary Reaction, presented by the Griffin Law Firm. We'll be live on the Fan Run Radio app as soon as every UT game is over, taking your calls and breaking down the game to levels that can only be described as beyond scientific. So tune in and drink with us from the keg of glory, or drown in the pool of despair. The Voluntary Reaction on Fan Run Radio.
The Voluntary Reaction. Raw, unfiltered, real.
Are you a federal employee facing workplace challenges like suspension or removal? Are you concerned about your security clearance with any federal agency? You know the Griffin Law Firm is your trusted ally in military legal matters. But did you know they also specialize in civilian federal employment law? If you're a federal employee facing workplace challenges like suspension or removal, if you're concerned about your security clearance with any federal agency, the DOE, FBI, FCC, or DOD, you might not know it, but you do have legal recourse. The Griffin Law Firm specializes in federal employment law, military law, and security defense law. VFL Marshall Griffin and his experienced team are ready to make your problem their problem no matter which federal agency you work for. Don't face federal employment issues alone. Remember, remain silent, request counsel, call Griffin Law, 888-707-4282, online at griffinlawdefense.com.
Hey, Vols fans, Cody Brown here. I grew up right here in Tennessee and know what it means when someone says, I've got your back. That's why you can trust Farm Bureau Insurance of Tennessee. Whether it's your home, your vehicle, your family's future, or the business you built from the ground up, we will show up for all of your insurance needs. We are Tennesseans who understand what matters, which is doing right by you. Insurance is not all about just paperwork and policies, but it's about the people we insure every day. So if you want insurance that hits home, give me a call at 865-992-3871. Go Vols.
Welcome to Axle Logistics, where excellence isn't just a goal, it's an energy. As a leading third-party logistics company, Axle is powered by an award-winning culture built on a work hard, play hard mentality. Here, the drive for success is contagious and hard work never goes unnoticed. Whether you're just starting out or looking to level up, Axle Logistics is the place to launch your career. Join us and take your ambition to the stars. To learn more, visit axlelogistics.com.
Got a flat tire? Strange noise under the hood? Don't stress. Roll into Matlock Tire and Auto Service. From oil changes and brake repairs to brand new tires, Matlock's certified techs do it all. Fast, friendly, and fair priced, Matlock is the home of the price match guarantee. Bring in any competitor's ad and Matlock will match the exact same tire for the exact same price. Matlock Tire and Auto Service. 5 locations in East Tennessee. Visit matlocktireservice.com to find the location nearest you and schedule your appointment.
You're listening to FM 105.7 and AM 1340, WKGN Knoxville, and W289CU Knoxville, Fan Run Radio.
Today, we raise a glass of Jameson Irish whiskey to the sport of football. Hear, hear!
To Gaelic football, born in Ireland in 1885 in its thrilling blend of soccer, rugby and basketball. On a massive field, 15 players kick or hand pass a round ball that scored points over a bar or into a net. No pads, no helmet, no sense.
Hear, hear!
To college football, which kicked off in 1869 when Rutgers beat Princeton 6-4 in the Battle of New Jersey. With 11 players and helmets and pads, teams battle on a 100-yard gridiron with explosive pass plays and hard-hitting tackles. Unless you're called for targeting.
Hear, hear! Since 1780, Jameson Irish whiskey has been enjoyed by sports fans all around the globe. Whether your football is Gaelic, American, or even soccer, we can all agree on super smooth Jameson Irish whiskey. Hear, hear!
It's time for the Drive's Top 4 at 4.
All right, here we go. Hour number 2 of the Drive underway. Fan Run Radio coming to you live this afternoon from Barley's Tap Room and Pizzeria in the Old City. Top 4 at 4 is brought to you by Garage Beer. Walker Smith, what do you got?
Thanks, Russ. At number 1, Diego Pavia's lawyer has just filed the amended complaint to strike down the NCAA's JUCO rule for good. Front Office Sports first reported this complaint was coming. One notable development, though, Tennessee quarterback Joey Aguilar is now one of the new plaintiffs.
How we feel about that, gentlemen?
I love it, man.
Yeah, I'm there with it.
I think it's the perfect solution to our George and Faison thing next year. I mean,
if George can't put on any weight, we got to. Faison's going to need a year to get ready to play in the SEC.
But if you have one more year, Joey, and that's all he's got because he had 2 years at Appy State and this year. So next year would definitely – and basically this lawsuit just says JUCO doesn't count. JUCO doesn't count to your 4 years of college ball. Now, I don't know what the likelihood of it going through. Maybe this is still a pipe dream. But if it did go through, then you have Joey for one more year and you get Heupel, Halsley. They get to evaluate both George and Faison and decide which one is their guy. Yeah, you'll have a much better idea at the end of 2026, who your guy is. And the other one will probably leave, but that's fine. That's college football, man. That's how it's going to go down. And you pick the one you want and you roll with him forward. But in the meantime, you're going to have a second-year starter, Joey gets to go through all the offseason as a team leader.
Yeah.
He's going to clean up those interceptions and have a much firmer command of the offense than he did this year. And by the way, he had a pretty darn good command of it this year.
Yeah, that's just what we talked about yesterday. It's like people tend to forget Hendon Hooker looked good when he took over in 2021. He looked
otherworldly,
elite in 22, right? I mean,
you talk about the wide receiver year 2 jump, the quarterback year 2 jump is.
Would it also
bigger.
not help retain maybe our uber talented wide receivers if they know they're going to have Joey throwing to
I would
them?
think so.
You know, I mean, they're both, or one of them's a Bolitnikoff semifinalist already.
Mm-hmm.
At number 2, Chattanooga defensive lineman Caden Fife picked Tennessee this afternoon. Fife is a composite 4-star prospect for the class of 2027. The 6'5", 285-pound D lineman chose the Vols over Georgia Tech, Auburn, and Texas A&M.
Solid offer list.
I always like those when you see the company they keep and they chose you. That's always a good feeling.
Yeah, especially, this is a 2027. So, we've got,
2027.
3 or 4 commitments in that class. It's hard to really know what the star ranking is, how accurate that is. But if A&M and those other teams wanted him, then sign me up.
It's better than back when we were competing with, like, the service academies and Vanderbilt.
Yes. Come a long way.
At number 3, Baylor is sticking with Dave Aranda. The university announced on Friday that Aranda will return as the football coach for 2026, ending weeks of speculation about his future amid program uncertainty and administrative turnover. The decision was made public in a detailed statement by Baylor's president. She emphasized stability and alignment with the university's mission and long-term strategic priorities.
It's just is not. If you're Baylor, you don't want to get into this
without an AD.
No AD, and one of the most upside down coach hiring cycles ever.
It's funny, we were just talking about him yesterday and how he would be a great candidate for a defensive coordinator on any SEC staff.
Second time we've, it was Brent Venables and now Aranda.
Well, didn't we? The story was we had him hired in one of those years. It was, I guess it was 2018, 2019, and he ended up going to LSU. Like we were going to have, it was when he was at Wisconsin. I think Butch maybe had him hired, and then he got the LSU job and worked out good for him.
Yes, it did.
And at number 4, Missouri quarterback Bo Perbula is set to return Saturday in the Tigers road game against number 8 Oklahoma. Perbula missed back-to-back games after suffering a dislocated ankle in the Tigers' loss to Vanderbilt on October 25th.
Last time we saw him, he was in a wheelchair.
Yeah, it's a miraculous recovery. If he's like close to full speed, though, the complexion of that game just changed for me.
Yeah, but dislocate your ankle, and 2 weeks later you're going to play at Oklahoma. I'm a little skeptical.
Do we give them any chance against the Sooners tomorrow?
I think so. Oklahoma. They don't score points, man. Offensively at least.
Their defense scores points.
Yeah, I know.
Crazy.
That's what I'm saying. If
Perbula got that really good kicker.
If Perbula is back and in, like I said, 90% of where he was before he got hurt, then I think that's an interesting game at that point.
All right. Very good. Walker, thank you. That is the top 4 at 4. It's brought to you by Garage Beer, 100% beer-flavored beer, brewed right here in the Volunteer State, owned by the Kelsey brothers. And we are giving away a very cool prize pack today, complete with another Garage Beer retro tailgate chair. And you get to take the life-size Kelsey cutout thing home. Your wife is going to love that. Tanner, like if you put that right in your kitchen, right next to the refrigerator, instead of the Christmas tree, you put the gifts under the Kelsey, and I think that would be fantastic. So come on out, get signed up to win all this stuff. We got some pint glasses, some hats, some T-shirts we're giving away as well. A lot of cool stuff, courtesy of our friends at Garage Beer. We certainly appreciate them supporting the brand this football season, and what a season it has been. Tennessee at Florida tomorrow night, 7 p.m. kickoff. Voluntary reaction as soon as the game is over. You know, the tagline says win or lose, it's must-hear radio, and nevermore is that appropriate than for this game.
Yeah.
It's not going to be a dull VR tomorrow.
No.
Zero chance.
Let's be on our toes.
All right. Back to the busy phone lines. And Geraldo is next. What's up, Geraldo?
Hello, gentlemen. How are you today?
We're doing well. You're sounding subdued this afternoon.
I'm not subdued. It's that sinus stuff going on, because it's hot, it's cold, it's hot, it's cold. We win, we lose, we win, we lose. Gets you down sometimes,
But I mean, from where you were Monday to where you are right now, I mean, the word unstable comes to mind.
Well, I'm glad you said that because I found solace in a new religious order called the Watchers of Kneeland. And I've composed a prayer to speak over our volunteers, if you'll allow me to do so.
So you've joined a new religious sect, and you want
Watchers of Kneeland.
The Watchers of Kneeland. Okay. All right. Well, I mean, we need all the help we can get. So even if it's some goofy cult that you've joined, I mean, I'll take whatever I can get.
Yeah, hit us.
I'll do anything to beat Florida. All right, here we go. Oh, gods of the Smoky Mountains, whose whispers ride the mist above Kneeland's river, whose roots run deep as the hopes of every volunteer, hear us now. Look upon your orange-clad faithful as they march into the swamp, into the lair of gators and shadows, where many a proud heart has faltered. Let not be counted among them. O new gods of the gridiron, let the wind favor Tennessee. Let the ground remember the footsteps of legends and tremble with their return. If the gators seek to rise, cast them down, break their charge, still their jaws, and drown their hopes in the tides of orange wrath. Old gods, new gods, hear our prayer. Let Tennessee rise triumphant from the swamp, and let orange banners fly high tonight, as they did in ages long forgotten. So let it be written in the book of Saturdays. So let it be done.
Wow. Usually, I feel like I need to have some sort of responsorial psalm for you.
You've got them speaking in tongues right now at Barley's, Geraldo.
Amen.
He's doing Gregorian.
Were you having a flashback to Catholic school there, Bear?
No, I figured out I was like, is this guy really doing a Gregorian chant?
Like he could have been holding something up, like the priest holding up the Eucharist or something.
Yeah.
Buster.
I am wearing an orange robe right now. I'm wearing an orange robe and a very tall orange hat. We are the Watchers of Kneeland.
Pope Geraldo.
You're a strange little man.
Hey, man, like I said, we'll take all the help we can
Absolutely.
get. We're going to Florida. I want some Buddhist prayers. I want the Jewish thing, the Hindu thing, the Muslim, like all of it.
Jewish thing.
We don't really all get along.
I
Barry.
love you, sir. I love you, Mr. Smith.
Thank you, Geraldo, you whack job.
Golly, nuts. Good call.
That guy.
That's good.
He's a friend.
That was good. That's not something, that guy's putting in the work.
His all-time greatest was Alabama 22. He willed that team to victory.
Magic Mike says, what am I listening to right now? Can you imagine, like,
The
somebody
drive.
just, like, people are driving through town, you're going out for Thanksgiving holidays, you've got your family, and you're just, like,
Scanning.
you randomly driving through town, and you turn the radio on and hear that.
Definitely.
Yeah. Like, I thought this was a sports station. Have they gone religious?
My wife just texted and wrote Catholic High Mass, LOL. It does. It took me back.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then usually the congregation would respond with some sort of response.
Yeah.
That's all.
He needs to practice, though.
Yeah.
One of my nephews was in seminary. He learned how to do that. I used to try and get him to do it. It's wild to just sit and listen to people do it. But I don't know. It's kind of weird here in Tennessee-centric.
Those times when you're in church and, like, there's a prayer and then a song and then another prayer, and you're, like, looking at, like, can we sit down yet? Like, I'm about to – my knees are locked here.
You didn't have to kneel.
My buddy called it the eternal stand.
I know you aren't Catholic, so you didn't have to go through the whole rigor with getting up, getting down.
Did y'all have, like, those things that folded in front of you so you could kneel on the path? Yeah.
Kneelers. You'd see people who wouldn't kneel on them, wouldn't pull those down. They just kneel on that hard
Just
floor.
right on the ground?
Yeah.
That's hardcore, man.
Old ladies. And
We didn't have any kneelers back in my day. Kneelers prevent you from being closer to the Lord. Texter says, Vol fan down here in Orlando and been to several games at the Swamp. Always treated it bad, but lowest point was when an older Gator fan in a wheelchair rolled by me post-game and took my Tennessee pom-poms out of my back pocket and threw them down and proceeded to run them over back and forth while cackling hysterically.
Should have knocked him out of the damn wheelchair.
God, that's not nice. I'm talking about, I'm not you. I'm sorry.
Pulling somebody's pom-poms out?
Yeah. The guy in the wheelchair thinks he has license to act rudely at a game because people are probably always nice to him.
I'm telling you, it happens. They can get rowdy. It's because you're in a wheelchair doesn't mean that you're not incapable of being an a-hole.
So you think the proper move would have gone full Big Lebowski, like pick him up and he's a walker. I've never been more sure of anything in my life. Just flip him out there on his belly.
I wouldn't even care if he was a walker. You're going to start something with me.
You're going to finish it, huh?
Yeah, do something now.
Another texter says, I've seen enough of Joey Aguilar, turnover machine. Think he's got 15 turnovers this year. Time to move on.
I don't know about that.
Man.
He does have a lot of turnovers. It would be really interesting to see if Hypo could get him to take care of the ball the way Joe and him did. And, I mean, honestly, Nico didn't have that many last year either.
I'm sure if he gets another season, it would be a huge point of emphasis this offseason. Taking care of the football. But you also have to think, go back to Georgia, the 2 interceptions, that game was not his fault.
Yeah.
First was an arm punt. Second was Braylon Staley falling down, coming out of a cut. There was one against,
Kitzelman,
Arkansas off Kitzelman's hands. Like, there have been several tipped balls that have been picked. And
Oklahoma was all him, bro.
They said 15 turnovers, so he has 5 lost fumbles.
I think that texture is guesstimating there.
Because I know there's been a couple, but not. I mean,
I think that stuff that could be cleaned up, and we're one of the best offenses in college football right now, man. Right. You want to go back to what we were last year? You want to put everything in the hands of a redshirt freshman or a true freshman?
Mm-hmm. No, thank you.
Because I don't think that we are going to be inclined to get in the Sam Levitt sweepstakes.
Yeah.
What would be the landing spot for him that would be maximum laughs with Walker, just to mess with Walker? Arizona?
I don't understand why you want Walker to hurt.
No, I'm thinking more, where would he land that it's a threat to us?
Yeah, that's what you got to be worried about. I mean, would Indiana be in play for him?
They already had their replacement.
They got Mendoza's little brother.
He's like a true freshman, right?
Wherever Lane ends up, LSU, Florida. We play LSU next year. That'd be nightmare fuel right there. Levitt at LSU with Lane Kiffin.
I ain't scared.
You break him.
Not if we got Joey. I ain't scared.
They got a pretty good quarterback, I think. I think Van Buren's not bad. They've been so, locked in with Nussmeier, and I get why they would have been, but that's been a disappointment
I
this
called
year.
that one right. It's not often I do. I didn't figure he'd do anything this year. He's too injury prone.
I don't think he was that great when he was healthy.
Yeah.
Quite frankly. I remember that interception he threw at A&M last year. Where they were in complete control of that game.
Yeah.
He rolls right and throws it back across his body.
Yeah.
Initiates the onslaught.
Didn't the refs bail him out at South Carolina in that game?
Yep, they did. Quick timeout. When we continue, the Cookie Man, Logan Quinton, stops by. It's round 3 of the TSSAA playoffs.
I didn't know they were happening.
We'll talk high school football with LQ coming up next right here on Fan Run Radio.
The Drive.
Big Orange Country's home for sports. This is Fan Run Radio.
This football season, crack open a cold beer that doesn't fumble the flavor. Garage Beer is 100% beer-flavored beer. No gimmicks, just cold beer. Co-owned by the Kelsey brothers and brewed right here in the Volunteer State, Garage Beer is perfect for fall fire pits and Tennessee tailgates. So pick up a 12-pack today of the official beer of Football Fridays on Fan Run Radio. Garage Beer, 100% beer-flavored beer.
Dick's House of Sport at Westtown Mall is a destination devoted to sport, and it's your destination for exclusive events and experiences. Come visit a store like no other. Check out our 40-foot rock wall, golf performance center, Hit Tracks batting cage, and outdoor turf field. You can now rent our space for private events and birthday parties. Learn more about our events and exclusive product launches on Facebook and Instagram at Dick's House of Sport KNX. Dick's House of Sport, proud partner of Tennessee Athletics.
It's time for the North Knox Siding and Windows High School Football Player of the Week. Brought to you by North Knox Siding and Windows. Call 865-689-0505 or visit them online at northknoxsidingandwindows.com.
This week's North Knox Siding and Windows High School Football Player of the Week is Halls High School's Amari Lethgo. Lethgo led Halls to a 47-14 win over Lawrence County in round 2 of the state playoffs last week. The senior quarterback threw for 335 yards and 5 touchdowns and added another rushing touchdown on the ground as the Red Devils advanced to take on Central in round 3 of the playoffs this week. Halls High School's Amari Lethgo, this week's North Knox Siding and Windows High School Football Player of the Week.
North Knox Siding and Windows, locally owned and operated. They can handle all your siding, window, gutter, and roofing needs. Call 865-689-0505 for a free estimate or go online to northknoxsidingandwindows.com.
Blackford Veterinary Surgery Referral specializes in surgeries not regularly performed by your pet's general veterinarian. They're currently accepting referrals from vets all across the country. With their newly renovated state-of-the-art surgery center and highly trained staff, clients can rely on professional and thorough care. If your vet says that your pet needs surgery or rehab, ask for a referral to Blackford Vet and let them get your best friend back on its feet. Located conveniently in West Knoxville. For more information, visit blackfordvetsurgery.com.
Hi, I'm Jessica Lodgen, one of the hygienists here at Knoxville Smiles. If your children are having sleep or behavioral issues, we have things we can do in modern dentistry that can help not just with their dental health, but also their overall health. Early intervention is the key for younger patients and can avoid costly procedures later in life. If you'd like to learn more, give us a call here at the office and schedule an appointment. 865-539-1776. Or just book online at knoxvillesmiles.com. Smile brighter with Knoxville Smiles.
Fan Run Radio, the drive continues live from Barley's in the Old City. Russell Smith, Bear, and Bob Baskerville on hand down here. Walker Smith keeping us sounding decent back at the White Claw Hard Seltzer studios of Fan Run Radio. And pleased to be joined now by Logan Quinton. We call him the Cookie Man. His appearance presented by our friends at Crumble Cookies. LQ, good afternoon. How are you, sir?
Good afternoon. I'm doing pretty well. It's despite a dark and dreary day. I hope that's not an analogy for something, because this Friday night does feel a little different for us here at Powell, considering we expected to be making the trek up to Sevier County. But all in all, just kind of reflecting back on a good season for Powell, and there's a lot of good football left to be had here locally, as several of these local teams are still involved, and we got a good one tonight in Fountain City.
Yeah, no doubt. And condolences, Logan. Lincoln County moving on. They're playing at Sevier County, the 5A finals, and then Halls and Central, the game you're alluding to. I guess the winners of those games will meet next week for a trip to the state championship. So the 5A playoffs have been pretty wild. Not many people thought Halls, if you had told me that Halls would still be kicking in round 3 and the Powell would be gone, I'd have said that I don't believe that, but here we are.
Yeah, no doubt. And, that's, like I said, our expectations. We felt really good about the whole deal, the way things were lined up this time last week. I got to tell you, that Lincoln County team, I saw them move from the complex to the field to start their warm-ups, and they were hooting and hollering, ready to go. I mean, you could tell that team was fired up. And then the fans, kudos to the fanfare that they brought, because I'm not looking at the ticket count, but judging by the visiting stands here at Scarborough Stadium, that's the largest representation of an away team that we've had all season long, and they brought the fight to it. So they're moving on. I don't know if they're going to get a couple of rides in at Dollywood or whatever, but they're going to have a lot to handle tonight. Sevier County, Cooper Newman and company, that's a lot to handle, and that's that's another long trek back out to East Tennessee that Lincoln County's having to make. I'm curious to see the outcome of that tonight, but I expect the Smoky Bears to take care of business.
Logan, this Hall Central game, I was reading that's like the second time that they're playing in about a month's time, right?
Yeah.
Battle of Black Oak Ridge, right?
Yep. This one, you mentioned the first matchup. That was a slugfest, and it would not surprise me at all if this is going down to the wire. What stood out to me in the previous matchup was the end. Coach Hughes alluded to this after their victory last week against Lawrence County. He kind of mentioned how they're going to keep the ball in Amari Lethgo's hands. Like he is going to be the deciding factor on offense. And I thought back to the first meeting against Central, where things were kind of clunky for Halls offensively and really all season long. But that game, you saw Amari Lethgo kind of just make some things happen with his legs. He's not this, super dynamic player, but I think he's a better athlete than most people realize. He may not be recognized like Deuce Rogers is in terms of side plus speed, but when you put it all together, and he just kind of was able to sit back and read the defense and pick up 3 or 4 yards at a time with his legs, and then they can use guys, veteran players like Dom Colt to dump the ball off to, and they've got an outstanding running back as well. They sort of just, they put themselves into position to win that thing. It's just that Central and Caden Long were just too much at the bell. Caden Long and that team, they had to punch in that scoring drive at the end. It was nearly a buzzer beater, and those playmakers on the outside for the Bobcats, they're hard to tame. It's going to be interesting to see what round 2, how that unfolds in Fountain City.
Logan Quinton with us this afternoon here on Fan Run Radio as we talk a little bit about the Friday night lights on a dreary Friday here in East Tennessee. It's football weather, though, playoff weather, as we embark on the high school quarterfinals. And let's talk about those Blount County teams, LQ, Maryville, both of them going on the road. Maryville is at Blackman tonight in Murfreesboro, 6A playoffs, and Alcoa going down to Chattanooga to take on mighty Red Bank. Yeah,
kind of odd that we've talked about these two teams and how premium they have been all season long. They've been kind of the gold stars out of East Tennessee, no matter the class. And it is kind of odd that both of them have to travel. But in terms of Maryville, they're going up against a good Blackman team. I do expect the Rebels to keep things rolling. Blackman, their only loss on the season was a pretty big deficit to Oakland, and Oakland is top of class when you talk about around the state. So, I expect the Maryville, they've kept things intact all season. I don't expect anything different tonight as they travel to Blackman. Alcoa, I have a little bit more confidence in the Tornadoes to take care of Red Bank. But yeah, all in all, I expect Maryville, Alcoa, the two Blount County teams, I expect us to still talk about them next week, looking to make their way to the state title.
And Alcoa, if they win, and we'll talk about Anderson County and Greenville, maybe a rematch there. I mean, it's really interesting to see Alcoa move up to 4A and play some name teams here in East Tennessee before they even get to the state championship.
Yeah, Logan, this AC Greenville game, I mean, this is like
it's a heavyweight fight right there.
Title level stuff right here.
Yeah. I expect this one to probably be the game of the night. Either that or Central Halls. When you talk about East Tennessee teams that are still in the mix, Anderson County at Greenville. Anderson County, we've, J.D. Gillum comes back into the fold, and then they quickly get back up to snuff, and in a big way, where that major upset against Alcoa to cap the regular season was probably the statement of the whole season when it involves any of the East Tennessee teams, especially Knox County. Man, this one's super, super interesting because they got to go on the road to face the Green Devils. Caden Baugh, that quarterback, we've mentioned a lot of good quarterbacks. Marty Lethgo, Caden Long, Cooper Newman, J.D. Gillum, Deuce Rogers. Caden Baugh is up there in terms of some of the better quarterbacks that you want the ball in their hands. You want them to be the deciding factor. So just in this matchup, it's going to be interesting how calm and poised these quarterbacks are. They're gonna be called on to make plays with their legs, to beat the defense over the top. J.D. Gillum has been exceptional as a freshman. Just his overall feel for the game and pressure, it doesn't seem to faze him. And then Caden Baugh, we've seen Greenville push Sevier County to the brink. Didn't quite pay off. I mean, they had Sevier County beat twice there late in the game. Goal-to-go situations, and couldn't quite capitalize. So they're more than capable. Like you touched on it, Bob. I think this is probably the game of the night in East Tennessee.
Had him beaten and couldn't finish the deal.
It's never good when that
sounds
happens.
familiar. All right, Logan, good stuff this afternoon. We talked the Friday Night Lights with Logan Quinton, presented by Crumble Cookies. Anything else on your mind as it pertains to high school football around the area this weekend?
Not much. I mean, we're narrowing this thing down, man. It's the best of the best. What left? I'm interested to see how the Class 5A unfolds. You got Beach and Page going at it tonight. Page, I just don't know about the competition that they faced all season. They really haven't had a litmus test, in my opinion. Is that because Page is so good and on another level, or they just haven't faced some of this competition this side of the state? Either way, that's kind of setting up in 5A to be Page, Sevier County. So I'm anxious to see. They're going up against Beach tonight, who's 10-1 on the season. I think this is the first litmus test for Page on the year. So that would be the other thing that I'm looking at in terms of high school football, especially outside the area.
So you got Jalen Hurd's Beach against Carson Gentle's Page High. How about?
Yep.
Or no, Carson Gentle.
Exactly.
Who is Ains? Brendan Ains is the linebacker from Page on UT this year. Sorry, I get my in-state prospects mixed up. Logan Quinton with us this afternoon on the program. LQ, your appearance as always is presented by Crumble Cookies. And my goodness, I'm looking at crumblecookies.com right now. Always ironic when you accept the cookies from crumblecookies.com. Have that little thing going on there. We've got the double fudge brownie cookie, which
Sounds like you.
That does look like me. And then the peanut butter cup skillet cookie. Look at that thing, Baskerville. How does that strike you?
Oh, God.
Oh, God. In a good way.
What's that banana pudding?
They got banana pudding, too, Logan.
I was going to say you buried the lead. I was going to say don't tell Bear because, folks, I'm telling you, if Bear makes his way to Crumble, they're going to be out of stock. This banana pudding.
There's one like a mile or two from my house. I will be stopping there on the way home. Don't get it twisted. It's not a cookie variation. This is literally banana pudding in a cup. It's awesome. I've tried it before, and other good options too. You mentioned a couple of the heavy hitters off the top, Russ, and they even got a blueberry pancake cookie. I mean, we're getting close to the holidays, and Crumble just keeps rolling out flavors that you just can't deny. I mean, the cookies and cream tres leches cake. I mean, we've had plenty of the tres leches variations before. The typical tres leches. This is the cookies and cream version, and man, I'm gonna have to get my hands on that. If you're gonna watch the Vols and Gators tomorrow, or if you've got some Friendsgiving, like go and pick up a 6-pack, pick up a party box, and tear your heart out.
All right, you heard it from the Cookie Man. Check out Crumble Cookies, 3 locations: Clinton Highway in Hardin Valley, or not Hardin Valley, excuse me, Turkey Creek, Parkside Drive, and then, of course, in Maryville. They ought to have one in Hardin Valley. Just a little idea there for Grant and the gang. All right, thank you, Logan. We appreciate you, my friend. If we don't talk, well, we will talk next week because we're going to be on the air Friday, a special Black Friday presentation at the Drive live at the Casual Pint North Shore. So we will talk to you then, my friend. Happy Thanksgiving.
Awesome, boys. Maybe I'll join you.
Yes. Come pull up a chair.
Thank you, Logan.
Thank you, guys.
Logan Quinton, one more time this afternoon. It's the Drive broadcast live from Barley's in the Old City, presented by Garage Beer. And down to the semifinals next week. That's always the goal. You want to be playing high school football on Thanksgiving. You want to practice on Thanksgiving Day.
I got that cookie on my brain now.
Which one? The peanut butter?
That one, although I'm a total sheep for banana pudding, too.
Does sound good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I might have to stop by the Turkey Creek location on the way home.
Cold, probably.
Yeah. It'd be, well, especially if things go poorly tomorrow night.
Yeah.
I'll be able to go and just fill the void.
Just shove your face in the cup.
Just in my kitchen, in my underpants. Just, you ever do that? Just in the middle of the night, you're like, what am I doing? Just shoveling it in, filling the void, I call it.
Yeah. It's happened to the best of us.
Particularly on floor today.
Yeah. Sure has.
All right. Bob's not doing a great job of keeping the spirits high.
He's not doing a very good job.
He said that was his role.
No, it's tough, man. It's like I'm,
surrounded by naysayers.
It's like a 5-on-1 fast break coming at me,
Venom coming from each side.
Yeah, it's I'm like I said, I'm a believer. They're gonna win. Well, you hear my score prediction.
They ain't gonna win.
You know it. I know it.
Stick that in your pipe and smoke it.
Coming up, we go back to the busy phone lines. 865-966-3435. Your phone number. If you want to get on board, now's a great time to take a shot. 865-966-3435. If everybody is well behaved, coming up in hour number 3, we'll go out to the desert and talk to the Sheik. Sheik and the boys are on a roll. Cover boys, getting it done for the people the past couple of weeks. And we're looking for a big, I think it's week 12 now in college football. So we'll talk to Haji coming up here a little bit later. Stay with us. The drive continues. More Fan Run Radio coming up.
The Drive.
Catch up with all things Fan Run by subscribing to our podcast feed. Like, rate, and download the show from the Fan Run app or wherever you get your podcasts.
For over 3 years, Crumble Cookies has served the Knoxville area, from Clinton Highway to Parkside Drive. After
These are just some of the curveballs life can throw at you. Fortunately, East Tennessee has someone to help you work through these problems and recover. The law offices of Jerry R. Givens. If you're in need of legal advice, call today to set up a free, no-obligation consultation. 865-801-9250. As always, the phone call is free, the advice is free, so what do you have to lose? Call 865-801-9250 or go online to jrglawtn.com. That's jrglawtn.com. The law offices of Jerry R. Givens. Legal expertise you can rely on.
White Claw is taking hard seltzer to new heights with White Claw Surge. At 8% alcohol, White Claw Surge is a stronger wave of refreshment that doesn't compromise on taste. Available in 4 bold waves of flavor like ripe blackberry, citrusy blood orange, zesty natural lime, and tart cranberry. Check out your favorite retailer in-store and online for the White Claw Surge Variety 12-pack and 16-ounce single-serve cans. White Claw Surge. Please drink responsibly.
Running a business, coaching a team, planning your next big event, you need more than just gear. You need SM Athletics and Logo Solutions. Custom uniforms, branded apparel, promotional products, done right, done fast, and built to show off your brand with pride. From local businesses to high schools to major universities, SM Athletics is trusted by winners. Get real service, get real quality, get noticed. SM Athletics and Logo Solutions, where your brand comes to life.
Visit smathletics.com and let's build something great together.
Tired of waiting for the weekend or good weather to play around? From casual to committed, Back 9 Golf has got you covered. Open to the public and offering flexible membership opportunities, they offer 24/7 access to 5 different simulators, providing cutting-edge technology, instant swing feedback, fun mini games, and a wide variety of courses to choose from. Perfect for that solo round you want after work, or swing by with food and drinks for an afternoon with friends and family. No stressful tee times, no rain delays. It's Back 9 Golf your way. Book your tee time now at theback9golf.com.
Hey, football fans, this is Stats.
And this is the Sheik. And together we are the Cover Boys. And we cover college football like no one else.
Each week, we preview all the big games in college football. And we may not tell you who's going to win, but we'll tell you who's going to cover.
Our patented right sides are clicking at 66% against the spread all time.
So join us right here every Friday evening at 8 for the Cover Boys on the official voice of Tennessee fans, Fan Run Radio.
And enjoy the winners, everyone.
Fan Run Radio, the drive continues live from Barley's. Oh, check it out, Bob. We got refills. Thank you, Double A.
This job ain't bad. Thank you. Thank you.
Back to it here as we have a little bit of news on the Lane Kiffin front. Ole Miss Athletics Director Keith Carter, 15 minutes ago, releasing the following statement on social media. Coach Kiffin and I have had many pointed and positive conversations regarding his future at Ole Miss, including meeting today with Chancellor Boyce. While we've discussed next steps, we know we cannot lose sight of what is most important. Our 6th-ranked team that is poised to finish the regular season in historic fashion. Despite the outside noise, Coach Kiffin is focused on preparing our team for the Egg Bowl, and together we want to ensure that our players and coaches can concentrate fully on next Friday's game. This team is on the cusp of an unprecedented season, and it is imperative that they feel the support of the Ole Miss family in the weeks ahead. An announcement on Coach Kiffin's future is expected the Saturday following the game. So the Egg Bowl's on Friday, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So he is putting it out publicly. They expect a decision on a week from tomorrow.
Sounds like it. I mean, what's that make you think that it's? You think that makes it more likely he's staying at Ole Miss? Why would you announce right after the day after the Egg Bowl that you're leaving to take the Florida or LSU job? And apparently, Pate's thrown cold water on the whole DeBoer thing this afternoon. But
I don't know what to read into this statement.
It's odd.
On the one hand, I mean, if he's going, would you just tell him to go ahead and get today? Is he saying he needs some more time to decide? If he's ready to re-up with Ole Miss, then you would just go ahead and do that, I would assume.
That would – because this does nothing to tamp down the insanity fire that's burning in Oxford right now.
I'm guessing he must have said he needed more time. Had to be. And then maybe that's where the AD was like –
I'm just not prepared to –
yeah. And the AD is like, okay, but it's got to happen. You know, you got 1 week.
So they are – I mean, that's the AD statement is saying we expect a decision a week from tomorrow.
Yeah.
So, again, Egg Bowl is on Friday. Egg Bowl is a week from today. Day after Thanksgiving, he expects resolution one way or the other a week from tomorrow.
I mean, Kiffin better give him some good resolution or this thing – I don't know. I thought it's almost throwing gas on it. It's going to ramp things up.
I think so, too. Yeah, it's not going to
– having been through, you know –
yeah,
dealt with Kiffin and then dealt with an insane situation.
Well, in what world do football fans act maturely on that? Like, we're not going to, like, we'll just pretend this isn't happening and focus on supporting our team. That's not going to happen. They want to know who their coach is.
Yeah. And it does suck for them because they're probably going to end up being, I mean, you're talking about 11-1 at Ole Miss, and they can't even enjoy it.
We almost got beat, probably should have gotten beat at Mississippi State. Their record isn't good, but their team's good enough. And if your team is distracted going in there for that rivalry game, I mean, you know, Mississippi State, if you thought those kids got to be chomping at the bit now.
They played Ole Miss tough as hell last year when they didn't win a conference game.
They always do.
Yeah.
It's just a good rivalry game. I'll definitely be tuned in for it.
What do y'all expect, though? I mean, I'm not – none of this really surprises me. I expected one of two things. He wasn't going to then say, I'm going to LSU. I figured he was either, A, they were going to work it out and say –
signing this monster extension.
Or he was going to say, I need more time.
Are they really – if he comes back next Saturday and says, I haven't made a decision yet.
Are they really going to let him go?
I don't know.
No, I mean, I don't think they will. He's got him over a barrel.
Is it one of those deals where he almost – it's like he wants – it's like self-sabotage, like –
he wants –
yeah, can you just fire me rather than me making the decision?
No, that's what we were getting at earlier is there's a school of thought on the Ole Miss in their community that he wants to be the victim. He doesn't want to be perceived as having walked out on an SEC team again, especially not before a playoff appearance. And he could do that. You show up to that meeting Saturday, hey, we told you we expected a decision today. What's your decision? Sorry, I don't have one. Then what do you do if you're Ole Miss?
Yeah.
I mean, you can't fire the guy. You can't tell him we'll just go on and get.
No, but they won't. It's going to make – I mean, he will definitely – I mean, unless he stays at Ole Miss, he's going to be the bad guy in all this. I mean, he just is. I think he thrives being at the center of all this stuff.
He had another cryptic Bible verse tweet, motivational thing today about making a decision and
blow it out, sure. When he starts doing that's why I am so glad that we are not on the lane train anymore. Ever getting back on the lane train.
You were just saying yesterday how much you would like to be back on it.
No, he'll suck you back in.
No, he won't. He'll suck you back in. I mean,
quite a few of us back in this fan base.
Yeah. The idiots.
Whoa. You've been throwing that around lately. Just saying.
I mean, lately.
Lately.
Yeah, I call Nason. I mean, if you want Lane Kiffin back here, you're an idiot. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you.
I don't want him back.
It's not what you said yesterday. I mean,
that was the heat of the moment. Just remembering the good times.
Think you'll ever say it again?
Probably.
Jamie, you're on the drive, Fan Run Radio. Go ahead, Jamie.
Bear, you got to remember, Russell's got Kiffin derangement syndrome. He hurt him somehow, but he tried.
He really didn't, Jamie. I mean, the guy, his only recruiting class here, two of the crown jewels of it, were arrested at our biggest donor's gas station on the edge of campus for armed robbery of a 39-cent hamburger.
Yep, and he's a winner, and that solves all that. Remember, don't ever forget, Barry. He says that Lane Kiffin and Heupel they're the same coach. I mean, even though nobody's coming after Heupel, but everybody wants Kiffin. Wonder why that is.
You guys are the kind of guys that your girlfriend cheats on you with your neighbor, with your best friend, with everybody in town, and then 2 years later, she's a changed woman.
No,
she's okay now. She was just on that juice, whatever. And you take her back, and then it happens again. We got a word for you guys. You know, I don't like it, but it involves a chair in the corner.
Oh, goodness. Hey, so last night I was watching the end of that Louisiana-Arkansas State game. I'm sure y'all got several social media posts about that, watching Butch walk off the field. Praise the Lord that ESPN had their camera on his face for as long as they did. I mean, watching that guy melt down is hilarious, and I love it. But it's like you said earlier, Russ, the sideline, you said dozens and dozens of people were there. There was so few people there, you could hear the quarterback telling his own head coach, call the timeout, coach, call the timeout, whenever he'd already blown it with the fact that he'd let it get down to 3 seconds and had the timeout. And because Butch Jones is who he is, there was no chance in hell he was going to call that timeout because his quarterback had asked him to do so. So instead of calling a timeout and pulling out your best 2-yard play, they run back out there and run a quarterback option to the right. Just watching him melt down just makes me laugh.
He's got to be the guy in the room, doesn't he, Jamie?
Yeah. If it wasn't his idea to call the timeout, it wasn't going to get called.
Yeah. We all know people like that.
But dude, just that ending is perfect. His purple face, cussing nobody. There's nobody there, and he's cussing it. He just lost it, and I'm just like, I love it. And it just watching the fact that this fan base thought this clown was going to compete. And guys, please tell me if anybody watched that fourth quarter, listening to those commentators saying, we talked to Butch this week and asked him, how would you describe this team in one word? And what was that one word? Resiliency.
I love it.
Oh my God, I love it. All right, guys, it's Florida. Here we are. We're on the edge of it. I expect us to go down there and win, man. You better win because there's no excuse not to win this game. This team, they're hurt. By the way, that was me that sent that. I've changed my mind. They should tarmac Heupel if he can't beat this Florida team. I'm sorry. I mean, either Heupel's the guy or he's not. And this is a crossroads game, man. This is, we act like we're nothing to play for. Neither one of us are in the playoffs. But by damn, Heupel's starting to experience it after the Oklahoma loss. The honeymoon's over. We appreciate what you've done, bro. But there is no reason not to beat this Florida team. None.
There you go, Jim. Thank you.
I don't disagree.
Either the guy's worth $9 million a year or he's not. And it's time to put up or shut up. And this is the put up or shut up game, guys. Go. You know by now what this game means to this fan base. Go down there, slap them around, put 40 on him. That's what my game. I've got Tennessee winning 42-17. I fully expect him. If he is who we think he is, then he'll do it. If he's not, then let's not pretend he is anymore. This is the wrong season to fire somebody. I guess I'm being a little bit sarcastic. If it wasn't for the fact that half the conference hasn't fired their coach, then yeah, I'd say, hey man, you're either the guy or you're not. But this is not the year to go looking for a head coach. But anyway, that's all I got, guys. I'm looking forward to. I guess the way our games go, I guess we'll get together about midnight or 1 a.m. for voluntary reaction, and then carry it on into the wee hours of the morning. But that's all I got, guys. Enjoyed watching Butch Jones meltdown last night. It made me feel good, and I fully expect to win tomorrow, and I fully expect us to put the hammer down on him. Y'all hang in there.
Like old times, Butch Jones crashing out after an inexplicable loss.
In a boneheaded decision.
That should tell us all's right with the world going into this game. I keep watching that
video, guys. It's that last face he makes. It's like he's not.
Who is he yelling at?
I don't know. I can pick out some of the words.
Like on one of the videos, it looked like he was in one of his assistant coaches. Like he's mad at. It's like, dude, you're the head coach. You call the timeout. He's reaming out one of his assistants, and then he's yelling at the refs, and then he's yelling at like himself on the way. Like I don't know.
We're not going to go with the negativity. We got a 1-game season. Where are the fans? We'll create our own energy, boys.
There was nobody there.
Oh. Dude, I found like several Twitter accounts. I followed them. The Fire Butch Jones, Arkansas State people.
Oh, are they over it down there? Are they going to run him?
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, it was some good. I thought I texted you guys a link to some of them. Oh, I mean, you know what they're saying. It's the same things we said.
Oh, by the way, the LSU Board of Supervisors authorized new university president Wade Rouse to send former Tiger football coach Brian Kelly a formal notice of termination so he's fired now.
Yeah.
You're officially fired.
Yeah.
Not just theoretically fired.
I found it, Russ. Has Butch Jones been fired yet? ? That's the Twitter handle. At Butch fired yet.
Boy, a hardcore Arkansas State fan.
Overall,
that's a tough gig.
He's got his record here. Overall, Butch at Arkansas State's 20-35, 11-21 in the Sun Belt.
No, that Sun Belt's underrated. It's tough. God, that's unbelievable.
This guy's bad, mean Butch.
They just released details on Franklin's, the monetaries on his.
Yeah, I saw that. It goes.
What's he making there?
He's going to make almost $42 million for the next 5 years, but it's backloaded.
It's like $7 million a year.
$6 million up front, and then last year 13 and a quarter.
It's weird.
Yeah,
they always tear up those contracts. Like you never get to the last year of your contract.
Yeah. I mean, within the next 2 years, do you not expect Virginia Tech to be in that 9-10 win range?
Could be.
We got to take a quick time out. We're setting up a big third and final hour of the drive, complete with a trip to the desert, right here on Fan Run Radio, live this afternoon from Barley's Tap Room and or Pizzeria. It's the drive presented by Garage Beer. Stay with us.
The drive. The voluntary reaction.
This football season, tune into Big Orange Country's post-game radio free-for-all, The Voluntary Reaction, presented by the Griffin Law Firm. We'll be live on the Fan Run Radio app as soon as every UT game is over, taking your calls and breaking down the game to levels that can only be described as beyond scientific. So tune in and drink with us from the keg of glory or drown in the pool of despair. The Voluntary Reaction on Fan Run Radio.
The Voluntary Reaction. Raw, unfiltered, real.
Hey Knoxville, Surfside iced tea and vodka made with real brewed tea is only 100 calories, 2 grams of sugar with no bubbles and no troubles. That's right, zero carbonation, so it's easy to sip and enjoy. Headed to a game day or party at a friend's house? Bring an iced tea or lemonade variety pack from Surfside, or try their green tea and new raspberry tea vodka. Find the can with the sunset stripes this season. Surfside iced tea and vodka, sold at bars, restaurants, and stores near you. Surfside iced tea and vodka, sunshine in a can. Must be 21 or older. Enjoy responsibly.
Hey, this is Bo Kregner with the Kregner Group at Realty Executives. You know, in sports, home field advantage matters, and it's the same in real estate. Our team knows every neighborhood, every play that gets you the win, whether you're buying your first home or selling for top dollar. Let's get you in the end zone. Call me today at 865-742-1035 or visit BoKnowsHouses.com. The Kregner Group, walking by faith, serving others.
Citizens National Bank.
Looking for the ideal gift this holiday season? Visa gift cards from Citizens National Bank make the perfect gift. It's the right size, the right color every time. Ask about personalized bulk orders for your family and friends or customers and employees. For more information, call or stop by today.
Citizens National Bank. Banking never felt so good.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Got a flat tire? Strange noise under the hood? Don't stress. Roll into Matlock Tire and Auto Service. From oil changes and brake repairs to brand new tires, Matlock's certified techs do it all. Fast, friendly, and fair priced, Matlock is the home of the price match guarantee. Bring in any competitor's ad, and Matlock will match the exact same tire for the exact same price. Matlock Tire and Auto Service, 5 locations in East Tennessee. Visit MatlockTireService.com to find the location nearest you and schedule your appointment.
At Knoxville Insurance Group, they understand the challenges many consumers face when searching for insurance coverage. That's why whether it's for you, your family, or your business, they create a coverage plan specifically for your unique needs. Knoxville Insurance Group is an independent firm, which means they aren't beholden to just one insurance company. They search multiple companies, acting as your negotiator to find you the best possible policy and price. Start a quote in minutes at KnoxvilleInsuranceGroup.com or call them today at 865-694-9788.
You're listening to FM 105.7 and AM 1340, WKGN Knoxville, and W289CU Knoxville, Fan Run Radio.
The following radio theater is brought to you by Men's Pro Knoxville.
Hey, Dad, can we play football?
No, buddy.
All right.
Pops, want to work out?
Maybe later.
Hey, kids are in bed. What you up to?
Tomorrow?
You've got one life, and it's too short for not nows, maybe laters, and tomorrows. If you have ED and performance issues, your family, friends, and even your career has already been affected. Book your discreet evaluation at Men's Pro Knoxville and turn your tomorrows into
today.
Yes! Touchdown!
Come on, one more, Dad.
Today!
Push, Dad. One more. Come on, push.
Hey, kids are in bed. What you up to?
Tonight.
Call 865-544-8220 or book now in under 30 seconds at menspronknoxville.com. Men's Pro Knoxville, for every man in every season of life.
It's time for The Drive's Top 5 at 5.
All right, here we go. Quitting time on your Friday, 5 o'clock here on Fan Run Radio. Russell Smith back with you live today at Barley's Tap Room and Pizzeria, courtesy of Garage Beer. Bob Baskerville and Bear joining me here. Walker Smith is standing by in the Fan Run Studios with today's Top 5 at 5. Walker, what do you got?
Thanks, Russ. At number 1, Josh Heupel and number 20 Tennessee are headed down to Gainesville to take on the Florida Gators. Kickoff is set for 7:30 p.m. and will show on ABC. Tennessee is a 4.5-point favorite.
Wonder what time it'll be when the wheels come off tomorrow, Russ. You thinking by 8:15?
I don't want to speculate.
We'll have a good first quarter.
I don't want to speculate. I'm not going to tell you how it's going to happen.
You just know it's happening.
I don't want to bring everybody down. Too late, Bob.
Yeah, I'd say that train left like a couple days ago, man.
I'm sorry, man. This series is what it is. Hope I'm wrong. It's happened before. Go ahead, Walker.
At number 2, Diego Pavia's lawyer has just filed the amended complaint to strike down the NCAA's JUCO rule for good. Front Office Sports first reported this complaint was coming. A notable development, though, Tennessee quarterback Joey Aguilar is one of the new plaintiffs.
I mean, it makes sense, man. That's because, I mean, let's be honest. I don't know what his NFL prospects are. I bet he'd really like to stay in college and be eligible for another year to earn that.
Can you
NIL
imagine what
money.
kind of chunk of change he would get to come back next year? I mean, I would assume that he wouldn't want to test the portal or anything like that, and I would assume we would compensate him well. But man, that would just be. I think it would be fantastic for Tennessee.
It'd be a bargain. It'd probably a pretty good bargain whatever they do pay him. I mean, I don't know.
And I just think it would be the best thing for Tennessee to be able to kick the can down the road on GMAC and face on.
A little bit of stability for a couple of years here.
No, and they both are. They're your backups next year, and you get to evaluate them and
figure out what's going on, George.
Yeah, you'll have a pretty good idea of the pecking order going into 2027.
Mm-hmm.
At number 3, an announcement on Lane Kiffin's future is expected the day after the Egg Bowl. Ole Miss AD Keith Carter announced. It was reported earlier today that Florida officials met with Lane Kiffin's representation last night to discuss their opening, and Kiffin also met with the Ole Miss athletic department earlier today to discuss his decision.
Guy's such a tease, man. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable.
I mean, what do you think is like? I mean, you imagine like a psychiatrist like really,
thanks, man,
doing a workup on that guy and getting to take a look at it. Narcissistic,
might force him out of the business.
Yeah,
never seen this before.
Whole new meaning to the word complicated, man. He's something else.
It's a drama queen.
At number 4, On Three's Chris Lowe provided an update on a report stating Penn State was considering Kalen DeBoer as a top candidate to be their next head coach. Quote, I talked to somebody pretty close with Kalen last night, and they said no, Lowe said. I know there were a couple of reports yesterday that he was right at the top of the list or somebody they had been considered from the onset. Somebody I talked to who was close to Kalen said that was not accurate.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Chris had it. Josh Pates also said it wasn't happening. Between the two of them,
if I'm DeBoer, I'd let it sit out there for a minute.
Yeah.
Why would you not leave it Alabama to go to Penn State?
I'd let him think I was. Think about that next time we have contract negotiations. Next time you want to think that you could do a little bit better without me. You guys think he's going to be in it for the long haul down there? Is he the answer?
I think he could be the answer. I don't know, though.
Jury's still out.
I mean, it's just those people are different down there, man.
Pressure cooker.
Yeah, just I think he's very capable of winning consistently there. I just don't know if
he's won everywhere he's been.
I just don't know if they'll let him. You know what I mean? They're unreasonable.
That's saying something. Yeah, I mean, they're unreasonable for SEC standards. But having Nick Saban will definitely do that to your expectations.
Yes. I mean, this kind of season that we're having, for the Alabama fan base, they would have been pitchforks and torches, man. They would have wanted Heupel out of here.
And go ahead, Bear.
I was just going to say, yeah, you're exactly this kind of year down there.
Yeah.
Whew. Go ahead, Walker.
And at number 5, a Chinese man won $420 during an unusual lying flat contest, which participants needed to lie on a mattress for as long as possible without even going to the toilet. The man outlasted 182 other contestants in 33 hours and 35 minutes. The lying flat contest was reportedly a big hit in China, with tens of millions of people watching the live stream.
I couldn't do it.
Do you have to just lie flat on your can you roll over?
Can you use a pillow?
You could roll over. You could read books. You could.
As
long as you're laying down.
Oh, I could do that.
You got a pillow?
33. Didn't hear about a pillow.
Hey, I could do that in my sleep.
Yeah, man, that just sounds too easy.
But what do you have to go to the bathroom.
You just roll over and pee in the jug thing like they do in the
They
hospital.
got water bottles.
Can you do that?
I don't know.
Yes, you can. I have.
Well,
I've had to.
I understand you can do that. I'm saying, is that legal in the contest?
Oh, I'm sure. No, you can't hold your water for 33 hours.
But you could.
I don't know, man. That's a long time to go without peeing unless you're super dehydrated. You know your bladder can burst.
Anything else, Walker?
No, that's it. That's the last one.
Thank you, Walker. Walker Smith, the Top 5 at 5, brought to you this afternoon by Garage Beer Company. 100% beer-flavored beer. Really appreciate them stepping up to sponsor the show this fall. This will be the final of our Garage Beer remotes, and appreciate everybody who's come out to any of these over the course of the year. And we've had
a blast.
Yeah, man, it's a lot of fun. Double A does a great job with Lippman and all those folks, and these have all been a lot of fun. So,
Oh yeah, prizes are primo. And
yeah, man, those chairs. I'm still trying to see if I can find an extra one for Stately Smith Manor.
Just don't mess up my Jason Kelsey.
That's going home with whoever wins this thing, man.
Quest. He's Double A's saying he's going to check the warehouse and see if they got an extra one for us.
Still got time for you to come down and join us. We're giving away the chair, the Jason Kelsey stand-up, the koozies, the pint glasses, the hats, the shirts, the whole prize pack at 6 o'clock tonight. So if you're just getting off work, swing on by Barley's. We're here till 6. You can sign up to win that. A koozie for everybody who comes out today. We've got some fan run shirts to give away this afternoon as well. So swing on by in the Old City, Jackson Avenue. Come on in, Barley's Taproom Pizza, and have a cold garage beer. $4. Both. Did you get both of yours lime?
Yes,
Bob?
I did. It's good.
You like the lime?
Delish. Yes.
Kind of makes you want some chips and salsa, doesn't it?
A little bit. Not gonna lie.
I'm a little pizza pie when we get done here. Maybe a little pepperoni.
You're not going for the Caribbean?
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how we feel.
I can't remember what they call it here. They've got a name for it.
865-966-3435. You're to get on the show this afternoon. The Lane Kiffin drama seemingly reaching a fever pitch down in Oxford today, and I doubt Keith Carter's little statement is going to do anything to pour any water on the raging fire right now.
Have you not gotten to there 24/7?
No, I can't wait to do that later this evening. Burning down.
I imagine but I don't want to get too engrossed in it yet. Do you ever post?
No, I don't think I've ever posted on a message board.
Really? You're alert, strictly lurk, huh?
Yep. I don't know. I feel like if that's a door I don't want to open.
You'd be really good at it. I've seen you back, you softened. Back in, you used to throw firebags on Twitter.
I feel like I'd have to adopt a whole new persona.
Like that'd be hard for you. I'm just saying it. Sometimes it's fun to stir it up on other people's message boards.
We got the Sheik coming up live from the desert, and just pick out a couple of winners for us this afternoon as we get set to go back to the busy phones. And Phil is next. We want the pot. Look, it's like a chorus of Phils over there all of a sudden. Hey, Philly.
How y'all doing?
You're good. You got your cheering section here at Barley's this afternoon.
Oh, really? Well,
Yes.
Let's get down there sometime. But, guys, you say Joey Aguilar's coming back next year. I hope he don't. He's just nothing but a turnover machine.
Oh, come on, Phil.
It's time
Who do you want to be
a real quarterback out there? You're not going to beat Georgia, Alabama, or anybody like that with him at quarterback. You know it, and I know it.
Well, we're not playing Georgia next year.
We're playing Alabama, though. LSU. We're going to beat LSU and Lane Kiffin. With Aguilar? No way.
It's one of the best offenses in the country, Phil. Have you been watching these games?
Yeah, I watch us lose to every damn team that's any good.
Oh, Phil. Your cheering section is not enjoying your production today.
I really could care less. I want to win championships and go to the playoffs, and we're going to be sitting at the house watching it.
I mean, is that Joey's fault?
No, it's Heupel's fault by bringing him in here. He ain't that good. He's a turnover machine. 15 turnovers.
Bob, I've tried. You tried.
Yeah,
Talk sense to
no,
my guy.
I mean, I know that I'd like to see Joey back, but I understand there's people feel that we've seen it the last few games, man. He's been a little reckless.
You don't think coaching can improve that?
No, not after 5 years, it can't.
Well, he hasn't been here 5 years. He's been here 5 months.
He's been playing 5 years, though.
I got nothing.
What's got any sense over there? I'm going to ask you about the basketball team. What we're going to play Houston? What are we going to do to even be in the game?
That's a great question, man. I am not going to lie. I'm a little concerned about that game. I mean, it would have been nice to have Estrella, but that's not going to happen. We're going to need something that's unexpected, in my opinion, Phil, like something like Carey having a big game. I mean, Carey's been looking better the last couple of games, but we need a lot from him in that game because they're going to be physical again, man. That's how they play. They roll that way every single time. So I don't know, man. I think we're going to learn a lot in that game. I'm going to be really interested. Russ and I've talked about this to see how Ament does in that kind of setting. You know, it's.
Think they're going to get physical with him?
Oh, they're going to try. It'll just be interesting to see how he responds to that.
I believe Dwayne Brown could hold his own against Houston.
Good catch. I agree. I've been really impressed with Brown so far. He looks tough.
But our guard play, I don't. It's very erratic at best, wouldn't you say?
I think we need somebody to step up. I mean, obviously Jacoby's going to get minutes, but beyond that, I don't know. You know, like last night, Abram, that was in a way, it's like that's great that he hit a bunch of threes, but it's also like it just confuses the situation even more to me. I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do with that 2 guard.
Oh, one more thing. I'd love to have Lane Kiffin back. See
Least surprising thing ever.
Listen, I was on the Ole Miss OM Spirit, which is on 3's Ole Miss channel, and they put out the Keith Carter statement.
Yeah. What's the response?
And
to
here
that?
are the comments in order. Gone. Yep, he's gone. Gone. The decision has just been made clear, in my opinion. Weak move, pathetic by Keith Carter. So he's gone after the Egg Bowl, for Christ's sake. God.
Would he really is he that crazy? He'd really just go take another job and not coach that team in the playoffs?
Here's what
go ahead, Russ.
Neil McCready, a long time, used to be in New Orleans, the newspaper there in Mississippi. He's with Rebels 247 now. Says, I'm stunned. My guess is Kiffin said he hasn't made a decision, and Ole Miss feels it doesn't have the goods to legally suspend him. Unless damn near everyone is lying, he's going to be LSU's next coach and will be in Baton Rouge at some point next weekend. I know a lot more there than I can report. Kiffin's deal was discussed with the Board of Supervisors in the Board of Supervisors meeting, and the Kiffins have been looking at real estate in Baton Rouge. There's more, but I need to protect sources who have been nothing but good to me.
I mean, definitely. I mean, it's got some secret meeting in Dunwoody, Georgia vibes going on right now.
God, man.
I mean, it got like this with Gruden, where people that were, very, very well-respected journalists were convinced, that Gruden was taking this job or whatever. It was done then. It wasn't even close to it.
So you don't think Neil McCready is telling the truth when he says
I
that?
think he's telling what he thinks is the truth. Whether or not that's actual reality, who knows with all these people. After the Gruden thing, man, never underestimate, how people will just twist something or nothing into something.
Well, how do you know that the Dunwoody? Like, I don't even know what that is. I don't know where that is. Like, how do you know that didn't happen?
I don't.
You don't know.
But you know
exactly.
What I do
you
know?
don't know.
Gruden was never going to be our coach.
But who reported that?
Well, you put me on the spot like this. You know who reported it?
I don't remember. No.
Trey.
Okay. You saying he was making that up?
And I did not say that, and I'm not saying McCready did either. I'm saying people say a lot of things during these situations to people like Neil and Trey.
I don't understand what you're saying. Like,
I think people are
looking at real
I
estate.
think it could just. I mean, to me, that smacks of John Gruden's got a lot of real estate in Jefferson County. I don't know. I feel bad for the people at Ole Miss.
Yeah, I mean, you think we're going through some stuff this weekend, just anticipating this Florida game? Man, imagine this. I mean, I'm just looking at all these comments.
Would it benefit us if he did come out Saturday and said he was going to LSU, and would that crush, the Florida fans before our game?
Yeah.
If they were out of the sweepstakes?
Sure.
That'd help us.
Couldn't hurt.
That would be wild. Well, I mean, that's not going to happen now.
No. That'll be next week.
If that news, it could come out before the Vanderbilt game. I mean, that shouldn't affect either Tennessee or Vandy. But, I mean, I guess Florida plays Florida State. Who does LSU play the last week of the season?
Arkansas?
I thought, that is, okay. Yeah, okay. I see what you're saying now. I got mixed up.
Or the Egg Bowl being on Friday makes this weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we got to take a quick break. Rando, I'm sorry, man. I missed you there. Hang tight. We will get to you. Westchester as well. A lot of people want to get on the show this afternoon, but we got to take a quick time out. When we continue, the Sheik will give us his thoughts on the Vols and Gators, and maybe we can get his official betting odds on Lane Kiffin leaving Ole Miss. Stay with us. You're listening to The Drive. It's Fan Run Radio. Back with more right after this.
The Drive.
Streaming worldwide at fanrunradio.com and on the free Fan Run app. This is Big Orange Country's sports talk radio superstation. Fan Run Radio, Knoxville.
This football season, crack open a cold beer that doesn't fumble the flavor. Garage Beer is 100% beer-flavored beer. No gimmicks, just cold beer. Co-owned by the Kelsey brothers and brewed right here in the Volunteer State, Garage Beer is perfect for fall fire pits and Tennessee tailgates. So pick up a 12-pack today of the official beer of Football Fridays on Fan Run Radio. Garage Beer, 100% beer-flavored beer.
Located in Knoxville's historic Old City, Barley's offers great food, live music, the best draft beer selection in town, and now your new favorite place to watch sports. Their indoor projector is perfect for any weather, and they've revamped their upstairs area with more TVs to take in all of the action. Their menu features hand-battered chicken tenders, juicy burgers, fresh salads, and the tastiest pizza in Knoxville. You can enjoy their happy hour drink specials daily from open until 6 p.m. Barley's Tap Room and Pizzeria.
Fall fans, reimagine your home at Broadway Carpets and Flooring for any remodeling or building needs. With a variety of carpets, rugs, hardwood, vinyl, and stone, Broadway has all the flooring and installation options you're looking for, including pet-resistant products like Pet Perfect Carpet from Shaw Floors. Visit their showroom in downtown Knoxville or the location in West Knoxville located on Kingston Pike near Pellissippi Parkway today.
Your smile says it all, so make sure it's saying the right thing. At Knoxville Smiles, we believe healthy teeth mean happy lives. Now through the end of the year, we're offering half-price whitening with a cleaning. That's right, half-price whitening with a routine teeth cleaning at Knoxville Smiles. Call today to set up your appointment. 865-539-1776. That's 865-539-1776. Or book online at knoxvillesmiles.com. Don't wait another day to love your smile. Smile brighter with Knoxville Smiles.
Are you a federal employee facing workplace challenges like suspension or removal? Are you concerned about your security clearance with any federal agency? You know the Griffin Law Firm is your trusted ally in military legal matters. But did you know they also specialize in civilian federal employment law? If you're a federal employee facing workplace challenges like suspension or removal, if you're concerned about your security clearance with any federal agency, the DOE, FBI, FCC, or DOD, you might not know it, but you do have legal recourse. The Griffin Law Firm specializes in federal employment law, military law, and security defense law. VFL Marshall Griffin and his experienced team are ready to make your problem their problem, no matter which federal agency you work for. Don't face federal employment issues alone. Remember, remain silent, request counsel, call Griffin Law, 888-707-4282, online at griffinlawdefense.com.
Welcome to Axle Logistics, where excellence isn't just a goal, it's an energy. As a leading third-party logistics company, Axle is powered by an award-winning culture built on a work hard, play hard mentality. Here, the drive for success is contagious and hard work never goes unnoticed. Whether you're just starting out or looking to level up, Axle Logistics is the place to launch your career. Join us and take your ambition to the stars. To learn more, visit axlelogistics.com.
Fan Run Radio. The drive continues live today at Barley's Tap Room and Pizzeria in the historic Old City. Beautiful downtown Knoxville. Just, what do you think, about 500 feet from the Cove?
Yeah, about that.
Pretty close.
Yeah. Pretty close. Blown up down here in downtown Knoxville. 865-966-3435, your phone number if you want to get on the show this afternoon. Let's go out to the desert and talk to the Sheik. John Hodge, the Cover Boys. Special programming note, Cover Boys will be as soon as we're done here. 6 p.m. tonight, they're playing the Cover Boys here on Fan Run Radio. So stay tuned for that. Get those right sides. It's a profitable week last week. Haji, good afternoon. How are you, sir?
Good afternoon, boys. It's Florida week.
That it is. And I know you're like the three of us. I mean, you've seen all these games dating back to 1990 since we started playing every single year. A rivalry that will end in that regard next season. We don't play Florida for the first time since 1989 when Chuck Webb and Andy Kelly were doing their thing, and Johnny Major strode the sidelines at Shield Watkins Field. Haji, what do you think about it? We are up to 4.5-point favorites now over the Gators in the Swamp. Can the Volunteers get it done tomorrow?
Can they? Sure, why not? First of all, let me just throw this in. Don't forget it takes 7 years to build a program. So, but you still got a little time down there.
Yes.
Yeah. If you see, and Florida wins, not only do you get the kick in the groin, you get a 2x4 to the face. So I don't know why you would do that, but I don't know everything I can tell you. Is coming up here at 6:00 probably. You know his the Heupel record on the road and the Florida thing, and it doesn't matter what the spread is. I will say there's a couple positive things. On BetMGM, Ben Fox always puts out his top 5 most bet teams on BetMGM, and Florida is on that list, so that's a good thing. Those the most bet teams.
Is that just taking the Gators money line as a hedge?
No, that's just point spread. That's point spread, but you can do that. Yeah, if you want to take an emotional hedge, take the 4.5, and then you don't mind losing that money if Tennessee wins, or of course if they win by 2 or 3, we still get the victory. But everything that the 3-17 in the last 20 meetings against the spread. I mean, we're 4 games up. What did you say? Last time Tennessee lost with a 4-game lead was 81 or something.
1980 to Kentucky. They were
East
2.
Rutherford Bowl, whatever that was, year maybe.
It was against Kentucky. They were 2-8.
What was that game?
They were 2-8.
Yes.
I was thinking we went to played Wisconsin in the Garden State Bowl in '81. I don't know if that's the right year or not, but I'm just not gonna bet it at all. I'm just gonna leave it alone. It's been sure money taking the Gators for a long time, but I got a feeling about something. I don't know why, but the other problem is on the other sites, Tennessee is getting a majority of the bets. So all signs point to Florida. He hadn't won on the road. Basically, he won at Mississippi State barely. He won at Oklahoma last year when it was an emotional game for him, and Oklahoma didn't have an offense. So I don't know how you could confidently say Tennessee's going to win by 5 or more. Certainly.
Haji, here's a game that I have some keen interest in. We talked about it a little bit earlier in the show. Oklahoma has put themselves in a position now where if they just win out, it's pretty clear they're going to be in the playoff field. But they've got Missouri strolling into Norman. Word out now that Bo Perbula is going to be playing at quarterback. And I don't know, this just feels like one. Missouri's got a pretty good defense, and Oklahoma I think they're a little challenged to score points offensively, but they're a 6.5-point favorite. Is this one that, am I just trying to convince myself of something that I shouldn't? Couldn't Missouri hang in this one and maybe even possibly win it?
Yeah, I think so. I'm going to wait till tomorrow and see what this line move does, see what the public thinks. It's 6.5. It ticked up to 7 in a couple places, and it kind of ticked back down. I was looking at those 7s in a positive way for Missouri. Oklahoma's now the hunted. They've won 2 straight road games in the SEC against ranked teams, and all of a sudden they go from plus 225 to make the playoff last week to minus 194 this week. So a big jump for them. The pressure's now on them. Now they're out something to play for, which is knocking Oklahoma out of the playoff. So Purdue is a big deal, I think, certainly. Zollers had no passing game whatsoever. John Mateer's been playing a little better since he struggled the first 3 starts after the hand surgery, but Alabama dominated that game last week. 406 to 212, I believe, in offensive yardage. Oklahoma had the pick 6, and when Alabama was getting ready to drive, or was getting ready to score, and they had a special teams. They won the game against Alabama as well, but yeah, I don't see. I think the pressure is going to be on them. If it goes to 7, I'm liking it a lot, and I will say it was the right side, but it's the one game that I'm hesitant on whether I'm going to stick with it. I won't certainly bet it till tomorrow, but I think it's an early kick. Oklahoma hadn't won at home since October 4th against Kent State. So I'm sure it'll be rowdy, but it'll be early and maybe not quite as rowdy, and the pressure's on if things start going. I like the under in the game, so I expect Oklahoma fans to be nervous, certainly.
All right, so the Sheik likes Mizzou catching the 7 there, kinda. Stay tuned for it. It was almost like Baskerville listened to the advanced copy of the Cover Boys there, Sheik.
Maybe. How about Lane Kiffin real quick? So he's not going to say anything till Saturday, and I think that is a huge distraction. If he was going to pull the old switcheroo and stick it to everybody else and stay, he'd be doing his team a disservice by keeping them in the dark going into the game with Mississippi State. I've already bet Mississippi State plus 9.5. I don't feel bad. I like that very much already. And I also bet Ole Miss to miss the playoff at plus 980. If they lose to the Bulldogs and Kiffin announces he's leaving, I don't think the committee will even put him in there. Obviously, Mississippi State would have to win. And if Ole Miss wins and then he announces he's leaving, maybe they would still even consider that if there's a bunch of 10-2s that have a better resume or something. I don't know. It was worth a shot for me to 10-1 to say they won't make it. It's always a war down there in the Egg Bowl. There's not too many blowouts in that game, so we'll see what happens. But I just don't think he's doing his team any favors, and I doubt that he would. If he wanted to win that game and cruise into the playoffs, you would think he would announce before the game that he's going and get everybody whipped into a frenzy, especially his team. So I think he's gone now. I thought he might stay, but I think he's gone now.
Oh, they would have been better off just not releasing that statement today from the athletics director and it would not have been great to just let it linger there for another week or so, but it would have been better than saying nothing is better than saying anything at all in that situation.
100%.
And then it's just going to be a complete circus atmosphere for an entire week. Those people,
they're melting down there right now.
The reporters. You saw Neil McCready's report right there. I mean, he's usually pretty mild-mannered, and what a mess. And you're absolutely right, Sheik. I mean, the Egg Bowl is always tight. It's in Starkville. They've got a chance to play the spoiler this year, and it would not shock me at all to see Mississippi State win that. As a matter of fact, that would be absolutely hysterical.
Well, the Ole Miss fans, Hodge, you're saying that's his plan to make it out of Mississippi alive.
maybe it's
make it out of
Mississippi. He didn't go back to Oxford.
Yeah, he just leave.
He goes to Gainesville or something. Yeah, right.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's is he going to say it's his dream job? Is that why he's leaving? Going to leave for his second dream job or Kayla's second dream home place or something? I don't know. He's not going to be thought of very highly by anybody if he wants the way he's handling this and leaving. So.
Is he really? Thought that highly?
Really what?
I know he's liked,
but got a point.
But is Lane Kiffin really?
He's a softer, gentler Lane Kiffin right now these days. He's a softer, gentler addition, but I still think, and you can't. There's no fault in taking another job that's going to pay more money, where you can recruit better too, and have a chance to win championships. But he's got a chance to win at Ole Miss. He's done well in the portal there. I don't know. But it's really a no-brainer, I guess, when it comes to those two programs versus Oxford. They haven't won anything since Johnny Vaught was there in the 60s, an SEC championship. So I'd like to see him stay. To be honest, I'd keep. I enjoy Lane being in the conference. I don't want to see him very often on the other sidelines, but.
Hey, Haji, we've got a Big Ten game that actually has legitimate consequences.
Imagine that.
Yeah. Got number 15 USC traveling to Autzen Stadium, number 7 Oregon.
Big Ten. Those two teams.
Yeah.
It's a big Big Ten matchup.
It's crazy.
You tell me Southern Cal and Oregon.
Florida's next coach, Lincoln Riley.
Yeah. Well, for USC, this kind of elimination game, right? I mean, they've got to win to even be in the conversation.
Yeah, loser leaves town.
Yeah, and I think then Oregon's going to have this, their hands full against the other two lost teams. They haven't really beaten anybody. This will be their second ranked team, and they played them both at home. And if they lose them both at home, I think they're out.
Yep.
Obviously, they lost to Indiana last time Game Day was there. Game Day's coming back. They may not be allowed on campus ever again if they lose this one. But this is the game I was going to talk about next, Bob. So we're a little telepathic today.
Yes, we are.
It's just a very slight chance of rain, which is good for USC's passing game. Obviously, they did pass a test in the rain last week, which is good. A physical team in Iowa. They have the number one passing game in the country, but Oregon, when I hear people say, well, Oregon's got the number one ranked pass defense. And I'm going to just tell you who they've played, okay? These are the teams they've defended well against the pass. Oklahoma State, which is number 116 in passing. Oregon State, 65th. Northwestern, 118th. Penn State, 114th. Indiana 43rd, Rutgers 26th, Wisconsin 132nd, Iowa 131st, and Minnesota 103rd. So 6 of their opponents in the bottom outside the top 100 in passing. So USC is a little different animal there. I've already got USC a sprinkle. What I did was I got USC plus the 9.5, and I think I've seen some 10s out there, which is nice. But I took them also at plus 370 to make the playoff. So the money line on the game is plus 290. But if they win the game, they're going to the playoff because they're going to beat UCLA in the Coliseum next week. So it's an extra plus 370, an extra $1 there for them to make the playoff. So I went ahead and took a flyer on them as well. So I think USC is going to move the ball. They've been tested on the road. They played at Notre Dame. They played at Illinois. I think they're going to perform well in this game. So I like USC.
Sheik likes the Trojans as well. We're starting to accumulate some winners here. Anything else on your radar as we head into the weekend, Haji?
Yeah, I'm in this contest. I'm trying to figure these out right now. I got to send these picks in. I just sent one in, and so I'll just throw these all out for you so you'll know who all we need to pull for this weekend. And it's all dogs. We had one favorite 2 weeks ago, which was Texas Tech, and the rest dogs, and 6 of them came through to get us back in the hunt here. So I like Cincinnati. I'm going to fade BYU one more time. It's a dangerous proposition, I know, and they have really crushed me this year, just in these close games that they had no business winning, but they keep squeaking them out. So I'm going back to the well. Cincinnati's lost a couple in a row, but they're playing at home, night game. They were 5-0 before they lost last week to Arizona. I think it's going to be rowdy in there. So let's go Bearcats. Let's see. Pittsburgh against Georgia Tech. I think Pittsburgh really has the better team, and Georgia Tech's offense is really bad. And you look at one of those forget what you saw last week games when Pittsburgh got blown out by Notre Dame, and Narduzzi said we can lose by 100 and still reach our goals, and his team played like they were going to lose by 100 last week. So I think he's really focused on the task at hand here, and I don't think he minds going on the road to try to do it. So I'm going for the little upset there, even though I've been a Georgia Tech fan since July. I've been beating the drum, so I wouldn't mind seeing Tech win by 1 or 2, and I get the cover and Georgia Tech gets the win, but I'm going that route. Real quickly, Colorado is another home dog against a ranked opponent against Arizona State. Since with the Leavitt drama and we don't know what's going on with Dillingham, I think they're going to be distracted certainly. And ASU is getting 84% of the bets on DraftKings, so that's another positive for me. So these unranked home dogs against ranked teams have been really money, and they were 3-1 last week. It's always at least a 60% proposition. So hopefully Dion gets something out of his players tomorrow.
All right, there you have it. Mizzou, SC, Cincinnati, Pitt, and the Buffaloes of Colorado.
I like it.
Haji's winners for the week. Haji, we appreciate you, my friend. Thank you so much. I'm looking at FanDuel right now. Tennessee, 3.5-point favorite tomorrow, and a 3.5-point favorite next week.
Good thing. That's a good thing, actually. You don't want to see those 4.5s, but sometimes FanDuel, if they're different from the other books, they kind of lean towards that underdog, and it is a good pick. So I don't know how you could love it and be fired up about it. Phil has a point. Jamie has a point. We've all seen it unfold. So I hope for your sake and everybody's sake, it's a very, very fun voluntary reaction tomorrow night and not a barn burner keeping you up till 6 o'clock in the morning and burning down the house over there. So,
yes, sir. All right, Haji, we appreciate you, my friend. Thank you.
Appreciate you guys. Enjoy it. Thank you.
Thank you, Haji.
The Sheik, Cover Boys, I'm now told, will air at 8:30 tonight. So apologize for the misinformation.
Lead into the high school scoreboard.
Which, a full slate of Friday night programming coming up. A lot going on in the area, obviously, with the Vols and Friday Night Lights. So love it. All right, we got to take a quick timeout. Final segment coming up. Speak now, forever hold your peace. 865-966-3435. Your phone number to get on the show, 966-3435. Back to wrap things up from Barley's right after this.
The Drive. Can't get enough Fan Run Radio? Download the free Fan Run app and take the best Tennessee sports conversations with you wherever you go.
What kind of day is it? It's a White Claw day. Light and refreshing tasting, uniquely cold wave filtered. There's an iconic flavor for everyone. Come on, grab a pack. White Claw. Grab life by the claw. Please drink responsibly. Hard seltzer with flavor. White Claw Seltzer Works, Chicago, Illinois.
Inward Half is committed to the game and the memorable moments that happen in between. From the tee box to the tailgate, from the green to the big game. For the first birdie with Dad, the first big win with Mom. Friday night lights, Saturday superstitions, Sunday traditions. Fall into the comfort and unparalleled performance of Inward Half. This fall, enjoy the walk-in.
Have you ever found yourself wishing your clothes looked brand new again? Whether it's your favorite suit, that little black dress, or your comfy winter coat, Crown Cleaners can make it happen. From stubborn stains to delicate fabrics, the expert team at Crown Cleaners uses the latest cleaning technology to ensure your clothes come back looking and feeling fresh. Visit one of their 2 area locations, Kingston Pike on Bearden Hill or South North Shore Drive near Dunkin' Donuts. Online at crowncleaners.com. Crown Cleaners, a tradition of excellence.
Is that old tree in your yard starting to lean a little too much? Branches hanging over your roof? Don't wait until it's too late. Call ECR Total Landscapes today. At ECR Total Landscapes, we specialize in safe, professional tree removal, trimming, and storm damage cleanup. So if you've got trees that need to go, now is the time to give us a call. Plus, we're offering free stump grinding now through the end of the year when you use or mention promo code FANRUN. That's right, free stump grinding for FanRun Radio listeners. At ECR Total Landscapes, we live up to our name by offering total landscape services. In addition to tree cutting, we also offer a wide range of landscape installation services and custom monthly maintenance packages that create stunning outdoor spaces tailored to your vision. Give us a call today to schedule a free estimate at 865-384-2012 or just visit us online at ecrtotallandscapes.com.
Yeehaw! I've been hooting and hollering ever since I started betting with the VIP Play app. VIP Play has more than 200 leagues, every bet type you can imagine, live betting and live hosts, all with 24/7 support from real live people when you need them. Start betting better with the VIP Play app today.
Don't be a better, be a better with VIP Play today.
Download VIP Play today or head to VIPPlayApp.com. Make sure you use the promo code FANRUN to take advantage of their welcome bonus and so they know that we sent you. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-88-99789. Must be 21 or older and located in Tennessee to bet.
Fan Run Radio, the drive continues. So the final segment live today at Barley's Tap Room and Pizzeria. I want to thank AA and Garage Beer for having us out here this afternoon. It's been a lot of fun. We're getting set to give away this prize pack. We'll leave it open for just a few. We'll build some suspense here, just a few more minutes in case there's one straggler, somebody just desperately running down Jackson Avenue trying to get in here before 6 o'clock.
It's happened?
It has. We'll wait, let me see, 7 or 8 more minutes here this afternoon. Real quickly, we got jammed phone lines. We're going to mow through these calls. Bob, score?
Tennessee.
Yes.
31. Florida. 20.
You said they were going to cover. Walker Smith. Yeoman's work by you back in the studio this afternoon. Thank you for all your hard labor today. What say you?
Thanks, Russ. I'm going to go Tennessee 38, Florida 20.
Wow. I like that even more.
Attaboy, Russ, or Walker. That's kindred
All right.
spirits.
I've got it.
All right, Bear. What does the scoreboard in your head say?
Tennessee 20, Florida 34.
Oh,
God.
Oh,
Just
man.
saying, man.
Wow.
Have y'all not been paying attention? We all know what goes on down there. People bite their tongues off.
He's taking the Jason Kelsey stand-up away. He was going to give it to
He
you.
was not.
He was going to give it
I
to you.
never
and
get
you just
anything.
talked yourself right out of it. I
We
never
never
get
have
anything.
any luck in Gainesville. Won't somebody be my friend?
All right, let's get to it here. We've got about 6 minutes here, so that should be 2 minutes each for Rando, Westchester, and DR Fall.
Stick to it, boys. I got my stopwatch going.
Lightning round. Let's go.
Go for it, Rando.
All right, guys. So first and foremost on the Kiffin watch, if Kiffin thought he was hated in Knoxville, if he does this to Ole Miss, he will go down in history as like the most hated figure in Ole Miss history, because if he takes another job, he leaves immediately. He has to. So he won't be there beyond the Egg Bowl. Good luck. That's what you get when you hire Kiffin. Moving on to the game, guys, I have not been this uninspired for a Tennessee-Florida game since the COVID year. I just quite honestly haven't cared most of the week. I'm trying to get myself up for it. We're talking about keys to victory, and I will keep it short and sweet for Westchester and DR. We've got to control the clock. We have got to keep our damn defense off the field tomorrow. And that means we're going to have to pound the rock. We're going to have some long drives. We're going to have to eat the clock in the first half, get up, strangle them, let the defense stay fresh, and just hope that we can hold on. I'm taking Tennessee by 5. I think we cover. I think the Vols win by 5. I'll talk to you either jubilantly or dejectedly tomorrow night, somewhere around midnight, guys. Take care. Enjoy the ride. We'll see you soon.
Okay, now, Russ, hear me out. If he does leave Ole Miss, you know how in the past, like, remember when the wildfires and we did that remote thing over at the convention center and helped raise stuff?
You're like talking about charity.
Yeah, I feel like we should have a drive for yellow mustard bottles and golf balls to send our Ole Miss brethren.
It's good to know that you're looking out for their feelings, that their pain causes you pain, and you're enjoying
show
this.
them a proper way to release it is next time you see Lane Kiffin, a mustard bottle and a golf ball to the dome.
Westchester is next. Go ahead, Westchester.
Guys, I've done nothing but carry water for Lane Kiffin for the last 18 months. And every time somebody said, you know, he's a bad guy, I can't believe it. I said, guys, he's not the same person he was when he left here. And he's older, he's more mature. If he had it to do over again at this age, he would do it differently. And he's going to walk away from Old Piss on the verge of the playoffs to go coach in Gainesville? Oh, well, I'll eat some crow as usual. I yield the rest of my time to DR Vol. Go Gators.
I mean, he did say, I was listening today, say Tony Basilio had Lane on, and he told Tony that leaving Tennessee the way he did was one of the biggest mistakes of his life. This is not a guy that really learns from his mistakes or, quite frankly, seems sincere when he's speaking.
Yeah, but leaving Oxford isn't the same as leaving Knoxville. I mean, come on. What are we talking about?
He's leaving a playoff team.
DR Vol is next. Go ahead, DR.
Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. For thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Well, does it comfort me if it's a close game tomorrow? We have Head Case walking out there to kick the field goal. We've never seen that this year to win a game, have we?
How about a 51 to win it and get us the cookies?
I tell you what, Russ, I'll cut the TV off and I'll meet you somewhere in the Smoky Mountain National Park. How about that?
All right, man.
I just pray we can do it, guys. That's all I got. Go Vols.
DR Vol has left the building. He's not exactly full of confidence heading into this one.
Very quickly in the text box, BK Vols applauded my positivity, by the way. And he also says Tennessee's winning in a runaway tomorrow, 42-14.
I'd like to have whatever he's smoking. He sounds like BK's been to the dispensary, huh?
Hi. It is time. It is time to dig deep and find a winner this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. As we draw the winner this afternoon and we're giving away a Garage Beer prize pack with a Jason Kelsey cutout.
It's primo. That really cool chair.
The tailgate chair, pint glasses, koozies, sunglasses, hats, T-shirts, everything. It's unbelievable.
A golden retriever.
And the winner is one Tanner Mullins.
Really? Yay for Tanner.
Congratulations, Tanner. He wins the Garage Beer prize pack, and we appreciate Garage Beer for all their support of the show all season long here on Fan Run Radio.
Yes,
find a 12-pack of Garage Beer at a beer store near you. Make a BEERRUN beer run in honor of the late, great Todd Snyder, ladies and gentlemen. One call to go. This is Roberto wrapping up on a football Friday down here at Barley's. What's up, Roberto? Good seeing you earlier.
Thanks for squeaking me in, guys. Thanks for squeaking me in, Walker. I know they had to go to work for that. My man, Tanner. Congrats, Tanner. I know he's listening.
Hey.
Guys, I get it. We've been down there. I mean, the last time we won, a young Berto was a sophomore in college in 2003, and I traipsed my ass down there and watched us win. I'm now a 40, almost 5-year-old father of 3. And I'm going to tell you, I'm not in the yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil camp. But I am I'm very cautious. But I do believe Tennessee in an absolute nail biter, as DR said, the kid who can't seem to hit a kick actually hits a kick, and we win 31-30, and we end the Florida series, the reciprocating Florida series over the last 30-some-odd years. I guess it'd be 35 as of this year, with a winning streak against the Gators tomorrow. See you guys.
Wouldn't that be hysterical and funny if we end this crazy series with them where we've, it's been a yearly fixture on the schedule.
Yeah.
Where they have dominated. I mean, regardless of what happens tomorrow, they will have won.
We're 7-23 right now, I think, aren't we?
Yeah. Imagine the frustration we leave them with.
If we win the last 2.
Yeah, think about how frustrating
3 of the last 4
was for us when we lost to Missouri, and we were like, "Oh, we'll get them next year." And it's like, no, you won't. You won't get them next year. You're not playing.
That jerk.
Yep. It's going to happen, boys.
Imagine how crazy it would be if we, whatever happens to the next time we play, then Lane Kiffin leads them out of the tunnel.
Oh God! If it's here, it's going to be dangerous, and I'm not being
no borderline.
Just
leave the kids at home.
They're going to have to come up with some type of safety plan for that guy.
All right, big thanks to Walker Smith for all his hard work. Thank you, Bear. Thank you, Bob. Thank you to Garage Beer for having us out here, and thank you to Barley's. That's going to do it for us. Have a great weekend. We'll talk to you tomorrow night on Voluntary Reaction as soon as the game is over, right here on Fan Run Radio.
The Drive. The Voluntary Reaction.
This football season, tune into Big Orange Country's post-game radio free-for-all, The Voluntary Reaction, presented by the Griffin Law Firm. We'll be live on the Fan Run Radio app as soon as every UT game is over, taking your calls and breaking down the game to levels that can only be described as beyond scientific. So tune in and drink with us from the keg of glory or drown in the pool of despair. The Voluntary Reaction on Fan Run Radio.
The Voluntary Reaction. Raw, unfiltered, real.
The following radio theater is brought to you by Men's